Oh my gosh, you got the whole thing.
So,
How's it sounding, Gene?
good.
Good.
And I caught you off guard because I already started it.
Yes.
There's no countdown. Sometimes,
That's how you should do it.
sometimes it's better to do it that way because, like, I find that people, like, if I'm like, all right, you ready? We're going to start. 1, 2, 3. And then they're like,
Yeah.
I don't have anything to say now.
You get a more natural start when you
Right.
don't do a countdown.
yeah.
It's
and
like
already
in
talking.
Die Hard, when Hans Gruber is thrown from the tower.
Spoilers.
They didn't actually do the countdown right. They actually threw him on 2.
Oh.
So his reaction is
More natural?
much more natural.
Makes sense.
Okay, you're a little far away, but it's actually picking you both up pretty good.
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 Cool. Good.
Yeah, and
Excellent.
I can always adjust it.
Cool.
But, yeah, so these guys showed up with KFC with no forks. And so,
We'll be fine for the chicken, the biscuits, and the potatoes. The rest is dodgy.
It's a
Yeah.
little bit dodgy.
A little dodgy.
Okay. So for the first time, we have KFC on the podcast.
Bobby,
Brought to you by
model
FKC.
that's right. KFC.
Yeah, we
KFC.
have some nice pieces here today. I'd like to show you. I haven't actually had these buckets in like 5 years, but we've got the leg, we got the wing.
Are you gonna touch them all?
Yes, I'm gonna touch them all. These are mine now.
Lick your hands first.
Well, what does it say right here?
Finger licking good.
That's right.
I'm just following the instructions.
You're not that bad because you guys know that I was working at a chicken place.
Well,
Managed-
I thought
managed
Popeyes would be too cruel, so let's go with the competition.
Right, and so I appreciate that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
But so some of the people that come in there are like the pickiest, like how you were picking up every piece. They want you to take the tongs and hold it up to them, and
So they can see if
And-
it's the piece they want.
Yeah, and these motherfuckers are putting on their glasses, looking at it like it's like, come on now.
Like it's really gonna matter.
And the people that come in and they're like, I want fresh chicken, and it's like, this is a fast food place, and
Yeah.
then they want it right now, and it's like,
Right.
Gotta
I
butcher it
want you to
first.
make it right now, but I also need you to hand it to me
Yeah.
right now.
15, 20 minutes, but I can't, I couldn't be in that world anymore. That between the worst management I've ever worked for,
Mm-hmm.
and the hours I was
You were working a lot of hours.
over 70 a week,
That's just cruel.
and it was 12 in the afternoon to about midnight, so 6 days a week. I had no life, and so I'll say this now because I really don't give a shit. But, and this is why I got a whole list of things to say about this guy. My biggest issue was, on paper, he had me working a certain amount of hours, and I caught a glimpse of it once, and it was like 56 hours.
Uh-oh.
And then he wanted me to be there over 70, and he would never show up. So, comes one day, I said to him, I go, listen, I got some things today, I'm going to be a little bit late. And the motherfucker, he threatens to take it out of my paycheck, and I was salary.
Oh.
So it's like, I already worked what you have on paper. I'll take some chicken. You can touch it, I don't care. Or just do you want to examine my chicken before you give it to me?
No, it's fine.
What's easy to eat?
Personally,
Yeah,
I
what?
think the legs are pretty easy.
I don't know if this is a leg.
I think it is. It's actually quite tasty. I can't tell you the last time I had Kentucky Fried Chicken,
Yeah.
That's not untasty.
But don't you think that's a little crazy though? To
Absolutely.
It's the big problem with being salaried in a type of job
Yeah.
that really benefits you to be hourly, because if you're putting in 70 hours, no one is going to give you credit for 70 hours.
but yeah,
And in that kind of job, it's either you're physically there or you're not there. It's not like, well, some of those hours you can loaf off a little bit or
Yeah,
run an
and-
errand or. That's
Yeah.
that's tricky, and I think too, because like Bobby and I work in the summertime at a sort of high end club scenario that serves food and whatnot, and we both. I think the story that you told about how people want you to hold up the piece of chicken and they want it right now. Do you need
Yeah.
a napkin, Gene?
that and what are we gonna do with the bones?
Oh,
I got
there's a bag.
a bag here.
Oh,
There's a napkin.
I'll put it.
okay, thank you.
So we can all-
No, but people want it now. People want it to be the best. People want it to be the freshest. And it doesn't matter what the price point is. The demands
These are
tend to
pretty
be
good.
the same.
Right.
Either way.
Yeah, but so this guy was doing some super shady stuff, and between the hours and everything, and I was just like, what he did with the hours, it sounds pretty illegal to say you're
criminal.
gonna cut it from my check when on paper I already worked more hours than you require of me.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that verbally he said, I want you there 12 to whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was just nuts. And I took it because I knew it was going to be enough.
Mm-hmm.
And after I did it for, 4 months, 4.5 months, something like that, I couldn't do it anymore.
Yep.
And he was the meanest person I've worked for a lot of assholes. This guy he takes the cake.
I'm sure that place has a high turnover rate.
Yeah. Well, it's all kids too.
Yeah.
You know, and that's another thing is like Chipotle had more mature people,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and they're all young.
Yeah.
But, so
Well, I think too, when you're talking about someone who's in a leadership position like that, if their persona and behavior and attitude is one way, you're going to get employees that are going to follow suit on that.
mhm.
If you've got management who's working hard alongside you, doing the same things you were doing, trying to keep a place happy and afloat, that brings about a different thing from employees in terms of maturity and attitude and all that kind of stuff. Not always, but a lot of times,
Yeah.
leadership can make a huge difference. And if you got an asshole for a leader,
Yeah.
that's a problem.
Yeah. So
And let's face it, I mean, you were spending 70 hours at this job.
yeah.
But if you're working, you're probably spending a lot of your time at a workplace. If you're not enjoying it, if it's not fulfilling something in you, and you're getting abused for it, good time to step away.
Yeah.
Amy, would you like a biscuit?
I would. How did you know, Dan? Thank you.
Because you finished speaking.
Which it is funny because as much of a situation as I'm in now, I told you guys about what happened in August with my car,
No.
that I almost got killed.
No.
I thought we'd
Yeah,
talk about it a little bit.
I hope my mother doesn't watch this podcast because she's gonna find out about it. I never told her. But so
Sorry, Mom.
I'm coming back from Florida, and a piece of asphalt
Oh.
or cement or something,
Mm.
and I always stay back with dump trucks
Yeah.
and work trucks and everything. this thing flew over like 3 cars. It looked like when somebody hits like a baseball in the outfield, except it was bigger. And I have a picture of it. But smashed right in front of my steering wheel.
Ooh. Whoa.
And it came in like a couple inches.
Mm-hmm.
And the glass, thank God, it didn't break. And so my cat's in the back because I brought him with me. He's in a carrier thing. There's glass all over the inside of the car. I'm in North Carolina on my way back to Jersey. So I go, oh shit.
Fast were you going? Like, was this highway? This was on the highway?
Yeah, this was on 95. So I was probably doing at least 70, I don't know. And I gotta pull over and try to find a place that might have it. Get it fixed. Now I'm gonna start the new job in 2 days. Or it's Saturday going into Sunday. I was driving through the night, and on Monday I was starting.
Oh, so you're in a time crunch.
Yeah, so I gotta find a place, and I look up where there's a safe light. I'm trying to call. It's just an automated thing.
Yeah.
You gotta set an appointment. So I said, leap of faith, I'm just gonna drive there. It was in the direction I was going. So I drive there, and well, I start driving there. About 15 minutes later, this is gonna blow your mind. My rear tire blows out.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, come on.
So, smashed in windshield. I just put thousands of dollars into this car, and my tire's blown out, and I get out and I'm changing it, and I'm cursing like nonstop. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And at the same time, I'm thanking God that I'm alive.
Yeah.
Because
And-
either of those situations could
yeah.
have ended up being much more dangerous.
So it was like two sides of me coming out at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And I put the donut on, and I'm just like in shock, driving 40 minutes to this place. So I go in, and they go, we're gonna have to order that. It might be like, I don't know what they said, like 3 or 4 days.
That's not gonna work.
I go, what? I was like, I'm starting a job in 2 days, and I explained the whole situation. And one of the mechanics is there, and the lady behind the counter, and they were the nicest people. And he goes, I think I remember something or whatever. He's like, I don't think it was showing in stock. And he goes, I'm gonna check the back anyway. So he goes back there, and he goes, I'm gonna check for the glass, and I'm also gonna look at the car. So the lady goes with him, and they come back in, and he goes, well, the good news is somebody bought the glass, and they got it fixed somewhere else, and it was just sitting back there. So I said,
Oh,
That's so lucky.
Nice.
like, yeah.
that is lucky.
And she walks in behind him, and she goes, Mr. Black, you're lucky to be here. And I was like, I know you guys have the glass, that's great. And she goes, no, you're lucky to be here. And I go, yeah, I could be in the hospital. And the mechanic looks at me and he's like, either that or wrapped around a tree right now. And if I was going about probably 1 mile an hour faster, because you think the force of the car coming at it along with how fast
it's traveling towards you.
Yeah. If I was going faster, I'd be dead.
Yeah.
And so, they fixed it in probably 25 minutes to a half hour. Cost me a whole bunch of more money, and then the lady told me a place nearby to get the tire fixed, and went there. They didn't have it. I go somewhere right next to it, and they had it. Now, I could bitch about it and be like, I can't believe this shit happened to me.
Or you can be glad that you're alive.
Yeah.
You were alright, the cat was alright, you found somebody to fix your windshield, you found somebody with the tire.
But 4 hours is all it took to go from completely destroyed and feeling like hopeless, and this is a terrible situation, and how am I going to get home? 4 hours went by, and even though it cost me so much money, I had everything fixed in my car previously that went wrong with it. And then I had to take care of this situation. But at the end of the day, forget the money, my car was in the best shape it's better than when I bought it. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, because they vacuumed out all the glass and stuff, and I was like, how did I luck out that, like, how did they have the glass? How am I not dead? How in 4 hours am I put back together like this? Now, I'm holding a piece of chicken. Now this is crazy, and this is something very interesting, because I have a friend, someone that I follow who's going to come on the podcast, but via whatever they have now, Skype or Zoom or whatever.
You're going to do it remotely.
And because she's in Scotland.
Oh,
that's cool.
And I talked to her about coming on, but the reason is because this woman changed my life, and she operates in the prophetic, which have a long history of Christianity, and then I study ancient religions and stuff, and so I'm also very spiritual, and so I believe in a lot of that stuff. But one thing she told me a couple weeks before that happened was that you're going to have a wake-up call, and you're going to know how surrounded you are and you're protected.
Oh.
And in my head, I was like, oh my God, am I going to like have a near-death experience? And I guess I was right.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened.
But
She was right.
That blew my mind, and several things that she's told me has just everything went down. And
where did you meet this person?
her title was like a manifestation coach.
Mm-hmm.
So I always believed in prophetic words and stuff because I was in the church for so long. And I haven't like dabbled in any of that in years.
Mm-hmm.
But for some reason my algorithm, I think it was from one guy I followed that would like talk some spiritual stuff,
Yeah.
and it just caught.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden I'm getting all these like prophetic words and tarot readers and like all that kind of stuff, and spiritual people like giving you a perspective.
Yeah.
So I'm open-minded and I listen to it, and a lot of them just seem like they're telling you what you want to hear,
Mm-hmm.
and like giving you some bullshit to look forward to, and you know, a lot of them are saying you're gonna be rich and you're gonna, and or your crush is gonna call you.
Yeah.
Still waiting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I would listen, and I caught this lady Carol, and it was weird because I didn't even know I followed her. Like I must have just like followed her, and then one day when I was listening, I was like, I follow this person.
Mm-hmm.
And so she kind of just snuck in, and
Slippery internet people.
and she's giving these general words to people, like in short videos,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, this woman is reading my mail. It was everything that was happening in my life, and it was so crazy because like there was one day I was having a panic attack about my finances,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like I am now, but and I go on her video and a reel pops up, and she's like, you're worried about your finances and everything's gonna be okay, and I was like, what the? And then the thing with the car, and so I got so invested in, and I'm very skeptical of like, because the church is afraid of a lot of stuff like that. They think you're hearing from demons and misleading you and stuff. And I was like, this lady hasn't done anything but give me hope and an insight that angels and God love me and bring me back to that perspective that I had in the church. And she's very spiritual. She's different. She's not like them, you know.
Reassurance
She
comes in
uses
many
the
forms.
angel cards and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and which I can tell you all about because the church does the same thing. It's the same method. It's just that they like to hate on the cards. But when the church practices prophecy, it'll pick like they'll be like, you're wearing a white shirt, and then you start going off of intuition off of the shirt, and that I see a white light around you, and God, you know, like they'll go off of that. So those cards are working off the synchronicities, and that's where she's pulling from. But she can't be hearing from demons because she's done nothing but bring
Reassurance.
and change everything. Like my whole outlook on life is different because of her. Because I know I started learning about things, and that like, and it's very biblical. Like you reap what you sow, and the kingdom of God is within you, and like all of this stuff. but karma is like what you're putting out. And I was a person, you could hear it in my music, I was very down and depressed.
Yeah.
And like bitching about women. And so, well, I still am, but
Some things never change.
So, but now it's more aggressive and confident, and like a fuck you, where it used to be poor me. And when you walk through life like that, that's all you attract. And she changed that in me. And so I'm very excited to have her on because, and I'm in a thing with like other people where we message and stuff, and like, so I'm in contact with her, and like, I can't even describe how thankful I am, because I left out after those short videos. I got a full message from her in the beginning, and it was so spot on to how she knew about friends that betrayed me, and she knew how sad I was, and she was like, you've been going through a lot in the past years or whatever, and it's been so dark, and you're coming out of the darkness into the light, and new opportunities. And then I got the other job, and like, she knew about my crush, and not the old one,
The different one.
Yeah, not the one we were talking about bombing somebody's show and coming in and I'm not going to do that.
Have you ever done anything like that before? Have you ever gone to a show and like just actually try to make a scene there?
It would be fucking hilarious.
I've only sort of done that once.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was marching band. It wasn't even a show, but like everybody's practicing. I was like, I'm just gonna hit the gong and I'm gonna do it. Nobody's ever hit the gong. I was like, can't somebody pay attention to me? I'm gonna throw out there. And then everybody didn't like me.
Oh!
Turns out that stuff doesn't work.
Turns out you got the wrong kind of attention out of that.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, go figure.
I was gonna say though, because I'm talking about all my bullshit, and that's kind of how I do this. Like, a lot of people have come on and they go, "What are you gonna ask me?" And like treat it like I'm gonna interview them. I'm like, it's like Joe Rogan. Like, it's not an interview.
Yeah.
Like, I literally just bullshit with you
Yeah.
for however long.
For however long you can tolerate it.
Yeah. and so, but I got a band on here, and everybody already knows because it's the heading. It's Forever But so tell me, since I've been talking about my life so much, how you guys, because I don't know. I don't know how you guys got started. You guys knew each other for a long time, right?
So the concept of the band and music started when I was in college. I had a dream that I saw a book in a library that had embossed on the cover Forever King Clark, and so since the end of college, that's what I performed under.
Yeah.
And then later on, started doing the open mics. I met John Michael, Dan, and I had already known Amy. I had already met Amy, and then later on she learned how to play bass, and that's sort of how we kicked it all together.
Oh, so what year was that?
When we started playing together, that was 2023, like the very end of 2023, like December of 2023. That's when we all started playing together.
You guys are
least
so
three of us.
incredible that like I figured that you like knew each other for years.
No,
No.
Bobby and I have known each other since like 2020.
2020. Yeah, because we work at the same beach club in the summer. So.
Yeah.
And that
So
was
a
where
lot
we
of-
met, and we started like talking about all sorts of things, and music was one of them. And when I found out all the things that are in here musically. I was like, oh, well, then let's start investigating this. So that's when we started going to the open mics. And I mean, I grew up with music. I played the piano. I played the flute in the the band. I wound up playing the drums in the band for a little while.
Thank you so much.
In school, and then I sort of like stepped away from music.
But not bass.
Never. Nope. I'd always wanted to learn the guitar, and so we
Take
started going
one.
to take one that actually has
Yeah.
potato involved.
You're pretty good.
They are good. When we started doing open mic things, I would just tag along because I thought it was fun, and it was you meet people. I mean, we met you at open mics. We met Dan at open mics. We met John Michael. We met so many of the people we now consider good friends. And I was like, oh, this is cool. I'll tag along to this. This is fun. And I mean, I've always enjoyed Bobby's music. So then we started talking about, well, if we're going to put a band together, you better learn how to play this. And that was how I started learning to play bass.
Yeah.
So I started probably doing that in 2020,
And you never played,
early 2023, yeah.
You never played bass before that.
Nope.
But you were like musically inclined because you did.
I had a bit of a music background.
Right.
So,
And I'm the same way because like people, not everybody knows it, but I grew up playing drums. Like that's all I did. That's why I'm such an asshole to John Michael. I was in bands, played shows, doing drums. I took lessons.
Well, you have drummer energy sometimes.
Yeah, and
yeah, you do have drummer energy.
and
right.
I drum for.
Well, you do all your stuff.
And I do all my own stuff, yeah. But that's all it was. And you know, I picked up a little bit of guitar as a teenager, and then I was in a band that broke up, and towards the end of it, I was like, you know what, I want to take vocal lessons, and they were like, you're the drummer.
That's a classic line. You can't sing, you play the drums.
So I got so shit on by so many people in the beginning of working on my voice because, like, yeah.
I think that's the hardest thing to put out. You'll notice you've never heard me sing anything anywhere. I think vocals are the hardest thing to me. I don't know. You can argue with me, either of you.
Guitar.
I think drums are the hardest.
You can't play the drums.
That's exactly it.
But I think that's like, to me, that's the most vulnerable. Is it's literally coming out of you. You know, you play an instrument that's there's a lot of skill and technique, but a vocal situation, some people are built for it, some people definitely should never sing. I might be
See, I think you should just sing a style where there's low expectations for your vocals. So when you bomb, it's like, oh, that's part of it.
That's the way
That's
it's
actually
supposed
what
to be.
I was going for.
That's fair.
No, I'm a firm believer that, how do I say, you're not, people have strengths naturally, like, for instance, if you're in school, some people like really struggle with math, but they're really good at, you know,
Right.
history or whatever.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so, I think like because you naturally like have a direction to go in, like we all find our thing, our niche. But I also believe that whatever you want to do is absolutely possible because I was not a very good singer. And I took lessons for 2 years, and I have a lot of anger towards my dad's woman. I try not to talk about people on the podcast, but I'm making an exception for her. She literally like told me in the beginning, like, you can't do this. It's something you're born with. And just like shout on my voice.
Yeah.
It is, your voice is something that you're born with. Everyone has one, and as long as you've got that and a pair of ears, you can sing.
Right.
Oh, that's true.
But I took lessons for like 2 years and change, and so especially if you're musically inclined, like you can sing.
Yeah.
You just have to put in the work.
Right. And that's the thing. And I see all the time. People who want to do something and then they get discouraged by naysayers or people say, "Oh, you can't do that." Or, I mean, when I started playing for this band, I had a couple people that I work with at school because I'm a teacher. Were like, "What are you doing? How do you have time for that?
You can't learn new things.
Why are you doing that? And I thought to myself, well, because I'm having a better time than you are. But it was, I mean, nobody was really negative at me. It was more confusion, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm learning something new, and it's really cool, and I'm meeting all these great people, and like, this has been a great experience for me. But I was also fortunate that I was surrounded with a lot of people who were really positive. Maybe sometimes fake positive, but positive nonetheless.
Yeah.
Which is, in its own way encouraging. I met a lot of people that were encouraging, and I was having a good time doing it. So I think that's the key. If I'm sort of a believer that if there's something you really want to learn or do enough, you can make it work.
Yeah.
It might not be easy, but whatever it is.
But it's amazing how people, like, when you want to, there's something new that you want to do or a goal you have, and like how many people have this, and it's evil because it's like, why do you want me to stop trying to do the thing that I want to do?
I think it's because a lot of people just don't do things. A lot of people don't have hobbies or interests.
Yeah.
And when they see you have that, they're a little jealous. Not sure how else to put it. And they try to get off on other people being in that same position as them.
Have you encountered this in your life, Bobby?
Yeah.
I have not.
Really?
Yeah.
You've never met a person without hobbies who just watches TV?
No, I mean, No, actually, I've never been that person, but I've also
You've never met that person?
I've never met that person telling me to stop having hobbies. That's such a weird, like, why? Maybe I have it, I just forgot about it.
I feel like that would be easy to dismiss.
Yeah.
I've definitely seen that with some people.
What a silly thing to tell somebody.
I think with especially a lot of adults, you see them more.
Yes, I
Like,
think the older you get.
At like a certain point, like, okay, kids, you gotta do sports camps, you gotta take art classes, you gotta play an instrument, and then there's like a hard stop. And okay, you're boring now. A lot of adults fall into, I'm a 9 to 5, and then I go home and I watch CBS All Access.
Oh, see, I don't have a job and I don't watch the news.
Well,
That helps. That helps, Dan, for sure.
you gotta watch Yellowstone when you get home.
That is the thing though, that like I think it is a lot of jealousy. People are like they feel so trapped in what they have to do or they're doing, and they have no way to express all the shit that's going on inside because they're making money, but they're just that's their whole life is just sitting behind the desk and like
And then coming home and being so drained from that there's no energy for anything else.
that's where I was
Mouth
at
breathing in front of the TV.
with the last job was like, because I have one day off a week,
Mm-hmm.
and in my head I was like, I'm gonna record a song.
Mm.
It's not happening.
Yeah.
I was so exhausted, and then I had shit to do around here and errands to run, and
Mm-hmm.
it's
Right,
like,
life goes on. There
Yeah.
are still responsibilities you sort of have to hit. I do like so. There are like shoulder seasons in my job where I'm working 2 jobs, so I'm working 7 days a week, and
Yeah.
that was another thing I got a lot of. What do you mean you have band practice and you're playing this show and you're doing this? When do you have downtime?
How dare you do multiple
How
things in
dare
one day?
you try and keep as busy as possible? And honestly, for the most part, although occasionally I fall asleep sitting down in public places, for the most part, like, that's energizing to me. Especially when you like what you do. Like, I feel like you did not really enjoy the job you were doing.
I think some people need momentum,
Yes.
and some people don't like that.
Right.
because it can wear you out, but it can also keep you going.
Yeah.
Popeyes is not the right kind of momentum.
No. It
KFC is though.
KFC is.
Was, it was
This is sponsored by KFC.
And I did a great job for the time I was there, but
I can't believe you're eating chicken. This is wild.
It's also-
You don't do this.
It's for the bit.
Why? Are you like a vegan?
Not. No. Not.
You're good for this.
I just.
Let me watch you shove chicken in your mouth and then ask you this leading question. What are you, a vegan?
Dan hasn't had meat.
My body doesn't tolerate meat well.
Really?
No.
So it's a rare occasion, but are you gonna be sick later?
From this?
Yeah.
I mean, it is KFC, so maybe.
So no.
So no, because
They paid a lot of money for us to bring this on. You know how much swimming pools I'm gonna buy with all this KFC money?
0.01.
That's pretty close. Good job. As long as you give me a fraction, I was gonna say, okay, you're spot on, sir.
One of the things about that I was picking up on when you were telling me about like how you got involved with all this was, and you mentioned it because you were saying how like there was so much positivity, even if it was fake positivity, but people always end up showing their true colors at some point.
Oh yeah.
But when I started, well, when I was doing all the open mics and I was going everywhere and I was meeting so many people, and that was in 2018, and then a couple of years went by and I was too occupied with all this and a relationship, and and I fell away from it. So then I ended up going back, like in what was it, 2023, and re-meeting all kinds of people.
Should I get that?
Yeah,
Maybe you're getting a delivery, Gene.
yeah, go check on
You
that.
better go check. See what's happening. How's the chicken, boys?
It's good.
Good.
Tastes like chicken.
Tastes just like chicken.
Just like true.
That's sort of what you want here.
Did you guys do this on purpose?
What? What? Would we do that?
It's like you don't know how to close a deal for nothing. It's crazy. JM, folks, I have you on the phone here, and it's literally it's unbelievable to see and to hear. JM goes, you gotta close the deal. You don't just have a phone call and chit chat. You close the fucking deal. All right, buddy. I'll talk to you later. It's real good talking to you, buddy. I'll talk to you later. Now, here we are, Gene, and I have something to tell
Let's
you.
get you a chair.
Here, sit down.
I'm not sitting down. I'm not sitting down. Am I in frame, please?
No.
You're more centered than them.
You could have told us that.
Gene, I'm just popping in.
Okay.
Dr. Lotto making a quick appearance. Could you hold this for me? No, never
I
mind.
have chicken fingers.
Okay, well,
You want some chicken?
it's a beautiful thing to see Forever King Clark, the Forever King Clark gang here. I'm Dr. Lotto, live on Gene Black's Local Legends, and I just want to tell you, Gene, it's not a proposition, it's a threat.
What is this?
It's not a proposition, it's a threat.
Uh-oh.
Yo.
You're gonna need that.
What the fuck?
That was part of it.
You phone part of you? Gotta put it in your pocket.
The fuck out of me, dude. Because
Who do you think it was? Gene, who did you think it was?
I'm pretty shooken up over some stuff in my life. So like, the thought of like all of a sudden somebody's banging on the door. Nobody comes to my fucking door, like unless it's somebody delivering Chinese food. But anyway,
Bad news.
so
Right.
I guess that's what's in the folder. The bad
Hey,
news.
flip it around. That's personal.
I'm like, what?
That's actually an important insurance.
Are you recycling paper?
If I beat you and you got terrible handwriting.
Show the camera, please.
In
MLB Showdown.
Show the card.
Yeah,
Show the card to the camera. You're wasting
Oh.
time. No, the other way. Well, show the camera the guy. Read the thing
What
for the
are you
camera.
talking
People
about?
we're just burning daylight right now. If you read the thing out loud, please. I'll read it. It's a threat.
If I beat you in a
Game.
in a game of MLB
Yeah.
Showdown,
Uh-huh.
I win the rights to Gene Black's Local Legends.
That's right.
For broadcast on Context is Everything Media Network.
It's not a threat.
It's a promise.
It's imminent. It's a promise.
What is this happening now?
What is
Gene, you've never played MLB Showdown?
I didn't bring my organ. We can't do this.
Oh, no.
Gene, buddy, I gotta take a call. I'll talk to you later about
Where'd you
this.
get that phone from?
Yeah. Lotto.
Does he know that it's not attached to anything?
Yeah, I don't know if he knows that.
Clearly a wireless phone.
It's just the handset.
It's not a pleasantry. You're not sharing a pleasantry. It's a sales call.
It's 2025 and he's got like the
It's 20
phone.
It's 2026,
He's got, like,
Gene.
the wire phone he grew up with.
That he's carrying around.
Yeah.
I think that might be his work phone.
I think
Actually.
my-
He's disconnected it from the phone.
I think he lifted it from a local school.
Is that it?
I don't know.
We'll find
We'll
out.
find
I
out.
think he lifted it from a local
I
Hobby
can-
Lobby. I'm
I
pretty
can
sure that's the
I can
intercom
assure you,
handset.
he's not leaving MLB Showdown cards behind.
What?
Actually, maybe he is, because I can see him walking that way.
What is MLB Showdown? I've
Okay,
never-
so what you're holding in
It's
your
it's
hand...
Pokemon for baseball fans.
That's exactly what it is.
Imagine if the people who do Magic the Gathering came up with a baseball game.
It's time to duel.
It's exactly that.
So it uses like real baseball players, and their stats are on the cards, and it's sort of a combo of you use the stats and the dice that you roll, and that predicates if you get a home run
There's
or
two biscuits.
one.
We can give one for John Michael.
Yeah.
Maybe if he comes
I
back.
think he's coming back.
That
Yeah,
wasn't
we'll
John
see.
Michael though. That was.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
that was-
Maybe
that
John
was-
Michael's coming this surprise.
He announced Jam Cooks and Dr. Lauder, so I'm a little confused.
I think he's Jam Cooks' agent.
I think
Oh,
what happens
that's
is
fair.
Now I get it. Okay.
I think
That's
what
fair.
happens is he comes in as Dr. Lotto. He can't keep up the act for more than like 30 seconds. So now he's gonna leave. He's gonna have his schizophrenic episode, his multiple personality disorder, and then he's gonna come back in as Jam Cooks.
Let's kind of wear you out.
Gene, what are you
That's
talking
what
about?
we know.
Yeah, this is.
Are you implying that Dr. Lotto and J.M. Cooks are the same person?
Couldn't be. Could not be. Who could keep that kind of energy?
Can you?
I doubt it. I mean, they
This-
look kind of
this goes
similar,
back to-
but actually completely different.
I'm not sure.
So
if
Dr.
you
Lotto
edit
has a
these
jacket
things, Gene, but
and sunglasses.
You might need to start. You gotta cut that out.
Right? So, like, they're clearly two different people, right?
Absolutely.
Clearly.
You couldn't possibly be that same person in
What?
one package.
Those two gentlemen wear scarves in an entirely different way.
True. The scarves.
The scarves.
Scarves.
They wear them entirely differently.
Dr. Lotto loves his scarves.
John Michael also loves the scarves, but he wears them with a different kind of panache. Clearly. Clearly.
I mean,
And
did you see the blazer on
Dr. Lotto? Yeah.
Right.
John Michael will never wear that. The sports jersey underneath? Don't talk about that. Cut that part out.
Also, look, like, Dr. Lotto and Kenneth Baker are mortal enemies. But J.M. Cooks and Kenneth Baker are very good friends. How could they be the same person?
Yeah, no way.
I do appreciate his enthusiasm, though. He always brings, like...
Well, that's not enthusiasm. That's a medical condition that Dr. Lotto has.
Yeah.
They've been giving tranquilizers for years and it's not working.
But here, I'm going to talk more shit about him. He shows up, and you're thinking me, that I don't watch sports at all.
Yeah.
This is the game that you
To be fair,
sure, yeah,
it
let's do
it is a fun game. It feels like baseball in that it's so slow paced. You just gotta hang out. Baseball's like the hangout sport. This is the hangout card game.
Even
You don't have to
Even if you don't know anything about it, it's still fun.
What you do have to know
It's
is
so fun.
how to end like about 24 songs with charge.
Yes. Last time we played, we had Dan as our in-house organist, and he's got the feeling for when something's happening, when to build tension, when to release, when to get the audience chanting. It's very intuitive.
why did
Yeah.
you leave me?
And I'm currently not employed. Regional baseball stadiums, Lakewood,
Any
Somerset.
baseball stadiums out there?
If the Lakewood Blue Claws need a new organist, we've got a guy for you.
Oh boy, do we!
He does all hits.
Yeah.
Land of a Thousand Dances,
Mhm.
Rock and Roll Part 2,
Yes. Oh, I know the words to that one.
Rock and Roll, Rock and Roll.
I'm
Yeah,
looking
there's a
for a
hay in
video,
there, too.
Jim.
Hey,
I have a
peak
video. Oh,
lyricism.
here we go. I guess this isn't going to translate to a video, but it's going to give you a little context.
I was just gonna say to Cooks in the podcast.
Hold on. Here we go.
Okay.
Dan's stylings add some real sort of ambiance to the experience.
No.
Not yet.
Maybe one day.
Sour note.
Yes. So this is what we do in our free time after.
That's actually
band
how our
practice.
practices go for the most part.
Yes.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely. We practice.
Absolutely.
We play the set once or twice, and then
And then we
usually
play
it's
MLB show.
card games or something.
And second time around the set, Bobby starts yelling at me like, "Stop playing Green Onions, be serious."
I don't do that. I don't do that. That's false. You're being slandered on the Two Live podcast. I just want everybody to know that.
It
Yeah.
is not World Slander Day.
Today's not International Slander Day.
I do miss
Did I miss it?
that
It's in July.
Okay,
with the band.
I'll keep that in mind.
Like after practices, like having a good closing, and because it sucks when like you get done with the last song and everybody's just like,
Time to fuck
All
off.
right, bye.
let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Because especially like you need the camaraderie.
Yeah.
Like you need to know who each other are in real life.
Yeah.
Because if you're just playing, you know,
You're never gonna get the chemistry right.
right.
At that point, you're just like weird hired guns. And that's weird, especially
Yeah.
since we're at where we're at. We don't, if you're not having fun, don't do it.
Yeah.
It's not like we're making money or something.
Yeah. Sometimes we go to a lot of local shows and see people play, and you've got people who are new to each other, and that's one kind of chemistry. You've got people who've been playing together for a while. That's a whole different kind of chemistry. But then you have people who've been playing together for a while, but they look like they have nothing in common other than that moment on stage. And I don't know, it sort of dampens the performance a little bit. Like I think when you see a band that you know is having a good time with each other, then that brings a different energy to what's happening in the audience.
To the stage too, you know, like it's part of the presence, because you can tell, like when you look at a band and you see the facial expressions and how they're nodding at each other and communicating.
Yeah.
And, you know, like some bands, because I watch a lot of like old concerts, like and some new, but like like the other day I was watching 3 Days of Grace, and like just you could see that, like you could see Adam looking at the guitar player, and he's like, you know, they're cueing each other on stuff, and like, yeah, I gotta get a band together, but yeah,
communication is such a big part of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some would say music is communication.
It's like why they invented it.
Imagine that.
The drums.
Isn't that a Chili Peppers lyric?
I don't know.
Island over Space may be the final frontier, but it's made in the Hollywood basement. Is that right? They do with that?
Yo, that
Oh
song.
no, you know what? You may be right.
Crazy.
Californication's crazy.
Yeah, because you saw all the stuff about it on that. Like, people talk about it all the time on Instagram and probably TikTok. And
I'm not sure what specifically you're talking about.
because
What factor?
Because it was written how many years ago, and like all of that stuff came true.
What, space being the final frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood basement?
Yeah, like there's like a video, and I wish I could pull it up, but like it goes through the lyrics and it shows like all the stuff that is is that Cooks?
No. Pizza Man. Throw me away.
It shows like all of the stuff that every lyric that like how it showed up in real life, and like all the people that talk about space being fake or the moon landing and stuff, and then who's that girl from Sweden that's like a big lefty? She was like the
Greta Thunberg?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like her, she's the little girl from Sweden or whatever it says, and like
The little girls from Sweden dream of silver screen quotations.
you gotta look it up though, because it's like it's like pretty amazing how.
But
Almost like they
but at the
do
same
something.
time, like the moon landing hoax, that's nothing new from when that song was released. People from Sweden entering the American film market, or just Sweden pop cultures. Eurovision has been a thing forever. ABBA's been a thing forever.
Yeah.
Cobain, like that's his reference to Kurt Cobain. So I think
So maybe it's more that nothing new is happening
yeah,
since Californication was made.
that was the cap. At that point, we started cycle.
So that was the high watermark of civilization. Californication
It
by the Red Hot Chili
turns out
Peppers.
Alex Sanders was right.
Oh, wait.
It's a great song. Yeah, I can't listen to them without thinking of him.
Yeah, I know. it's not
Right,
possible.
or vice versa.
Yeah.
Sometimes I hear him and all I can think about is, Chili Peppers.
Yeah, and I was a big fan already, but I feel like I dove deeper into them with his influence, because I just all of a sudden I'm listening to like because I always listen to the hits, and I love Can't Stop and all that shit, but all of a sudden I'm listening to like songs I never heard before by them, but I love the Chili Peppers. And while we're talking about it, do you think the moon landing was fake?
No.
You think it went?
Yeah.
Is it a touchy topic?
Not really a touchy topic. I just
I
think we did.
The reason I asked that is because I had somebody I was coming on the podcast once, or like I asked them to, and they knew about like a conversation I had on here, and
they're upset.
they were like, I don't like getting into the conspiracy about that or whatever. And I was
Like
okay.
I think it was Apollo, was it 14 or 15 when they put the retroflector on the moon? Like there are man-made objects there. You can verify that independently. So
Yeah.
even if you don't believe in Apollo 11, at some point, either through human means or through robotics, there's man-made stuff on the moon, and you can see that for yourself.
Okay, but it's plausible the footage was faked, right?
Not really. It's all so accurate to what the moon was that it would be harder to fake and then actually just go to the moon. The way they get all the physics correct.
So what, are you like doubting the competence of Stanley Kubrick?
Yeah. I've seen 2001: A Space Odyssey a few times. It's not a perfect film. It's really good.
It's pretty
It's
close.
pretty close, but I don't think it's that convincing.
I don't think we won.
No.
Yeah, what about the Van Allen belts?
Maybe we did get things there, but I don't think we won. Not on that one. There's just too many things that are wrong with it, like the fact that the car can't fit in the rocket ship. The fact that there's Neil Armstrong gets out and there's already a camera pointed at him when he takes the first step, so who put the camera there? Like
Maybe it was mounted to the side of the
yeah.
spaceship.
And
Okay, I have a question.
what's that?
Gene Black. If someone appeared at your door in a Dr. Lotto style fashion with an important phone and a blazer and said, "Gene, you got nothing going on right now. We need you to go to the moon." Would you go to the moon? If you had the opportunity, you're shaking the whole world.
Oh, I have seen the whole world.
If someone came to you and said, "Gene, we're looking for a person of your age and size and we need someone to travel to the moon. We want a lay person, someone who is not an astronaut by trade."
Yeah.
Would you go to the moon?
Yeah.
What are the like?
No. I want a gut reaction here. You want to go to the moon, Gene?
I can't ask questions.
You can ask questions.
Just a yes or no answer.
What? First, I want to know your gut reaction, and then I'll answer the question.
It's looking like no.
It is looking like no.
I'm gonna say yes.
Oh,
wow.
He's going.
And there's a philosophy behind that. And it's just like today when I was telling you about the shit I'm going through, and I was like, I'm not gonna cancel on them because I love you guys too much. But you know the movie Yes Man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Jim Carrey?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I fully believe in that, and it's helped me in life because it's so easy to not live your life either because of fear or just coming up with reasons not to do something that you want to do because it's too hard or too this or, like, fucking do it. Like,
Yeah.
Like,
Go to the moon.
I don't really
Take
like
the opportunities as they're presented.
I don't like you only live once thing because that might not be true, whether it's heaven or reincarnation or whatever.
You only live twice.
Yeah.
But
Yolt.
but at least this life, you only get it once. So, like, you gotta. And, like, the movie's funny because he doesn't say no to anything.
Yeah.
Anything.
It's a good
And he's doing crazy
concept
stuff.
for a comedy.
Yeah, it's great. But the whole thing behind it is, like, take advantage of, like, so why not go to the moon? Because you know what scares the hell out of me? Because that's what I was thinking about, was the danger of doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a very big fear of heights, but I don't want to jump out of a plane.
No.
See,
either.
I would do that. I think that sounds rad.
So, but okay, my best friend's wife
Died.
went skydiving.
She died.
That's so cold. What if that's what I was gonna say? And he says it so nonchalantly. Like, I should have just been like,
Yeah, man.
How'd you know?
But
Okay,
no.
so she's not dead.
She went skydiving, and when I hear that, and I think that how terrified I am to do it, I'm like, it makes me like, you little bitch, like, not her, but me, like, if she can do it, you jump out of a plane. Come on.
There's a balance, though.
You
You
think?
could. It's
Yeah.
not that you can't. Do you really want to? Is that what you want to spend your time doing?
So for me personally,
Maybe once.
as a kid, I hated heights. I hated things that move fast. Like, I didn't like carnival rides or roller coasters or anything like that.
Mhm.
And then as I got older, I was put in scenarios where, like, either I would go on these rides or I'd be by myself. And I chose I'd rather do stuff with other people. And I realized, oh, this actually is enjoyable. This is fun. And I feel like skydiving would be one of those things where, like, I think that'd be a fun experience to have with people. And you only go around once or twice or in an infinite cycle. So
I agree with you. I think doing things with people is great. That's not something I want to do because I do have not a fear of going up. It's the fear of the falling. And skydiving is all falling as far as I'm concerned. So therefore,
it's the fun part.
Yeah, I have this reoccurring dream about Showbiz Pizza, CC Rich Evans. Where it's like I'm in a 3D, like I'm in a first-person shooter where the stage is Showbiz Pizza,
oh boy.
and I'm moving through like the Crawley tunnels things, right? But then, like, it gets to this section where like the floor just opens up, and there's this vast sea of luminous green water with rocks, just pitch black rocks jutting out of it, right? And if I fall, I have to restart from the beginning. So I just keep falling to my death over and over again in this dream.
That's pretty terrifying, and it reminds me of like Super Mario,
Yeah.
where you just get sent back to the beginning.
It's like an anime plot.
It is. It's like
All you need is kill.
right,
you-
or like ReZero.
Okay.
That would
They
be
use it a lot.
That would be like
Or like that Tom Cruise movie.
All you need is kill is.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if, like, when you die, like, all of a sudden you just, like, go back to being a baby?
Well, that's what a
And
lot of
you
the.
You got to start all over again.
Like, didn't, like, Socrates or somebody. Dan knows the answer to this. Like, didn't he think that, like, souls live on and that, like, if you're reincarnated, babies are crying and they're angry because they're sour about this deal where there's a grown adult human and now they're a baby again, and this sucks.
And you can remember the other life?
Yeah, and then you
Yeah.
forget.
Yeah, kind of.
And that goes with the idea of recollection, that you don't learn
Yeah,
anything,
yeah.
you just
remember
relearn
things that you
what-
forgot
what
when you drank from the river Styx.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Always go take the right hand path after you die.
And what if that is true because your memory is so shitty throughout your life anyway? I mean, like they were talking about this on Joe Rogan. I was watching, and how your phone is your new memory pretty much because
Yeah.
you can't even store half the shit up here, and then you look at your phone and you're like, oh, I remember that.
Well,
And
it's tough. I feel like there's core skills that you need to keep on hand.
yeah.
Core facts, and there's so much stuff, and it's like, I don't know. If I'm gonna have a debate, yeah, maybe I'll learn stuff. But otherwise, I don't care.
And who knows what a baby's perception is like.
Because you
Like-
don't remember.
Well, before you don't, no one can remember that. And
Surprise!
Who's that?
Who's there?
Hey, you didn't expect me.
Who's there? Who could it be?
I haven't seen this guy in so long.
And I brought coffees.
Oh.
This one's for me.
are you still gonna
Here's a milk and
stand?
sugar. Here's a glazed donut. Here's a hot tea.
Ooh, I hot tea.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
Oh,
you,
we had
James.
some-
Wow.
What's that?
It's a fucking coffee.
Yeah, you said milk and sugar. We're both doing milk and sugar. You want some-
Wait.
We got some KFC. Do you want some
gave it to him and
chicken?
he passed it on.
Oh, okay.
Well,
like-
you're back at Gene. Glad
Here
you're
we
back.
are. Welcome.
So we've got
You want to sit
potatoes.
down this time?
We saved you a biscuit.
Do you want to sit down this time? Or for the first time?
What's he talking about? He's acting Amy.
He's starting
he's
to lose it. He's been talking to us for a long time.
Jim,
He's
your
starting to
agent
lose it.
came by like a few minutes ago. Then we were discussing it after he left. He was
here.
He was quite
Different
agitated.
He was
person.
He
here.
was on the phone. I was on the phone with him. It sounded like he walked into a busy room.
James.
That was this room.
Oh, let me
Please.
find. Do you have a high top stool by any chance, Gene? That'd be perfect.
You've been in my
Where have you seen it? I don't know. What do I look like?
Who do I look like? Here, I'm gonna move back here. How's this?
Should I take one of these chairs, Gene?
Yeah, you take one of those.
Here. I'll sit over
What are
here.
we talking about? I don't want to interrupt.
We were talking about if
Reincarnation, actually.
we were talking about reincarnation, but we started with posing the question if someone appeared at the door, Jam, and
Right.
and said to you, "Man, you're just the guy we're looking for. We
You
need."
sit here, I'll
No,
sit back there.
I'm good. Right here. Sit down.
I want to sit back there.
Too bad. You should have acted faster.
All right.
If someone appeared at the door
Uh-huh.
and said, "You're just the guy we're looking for.
Yeah.
We need you to go to space. We
Uh-huh.
need you to go to the moon. Travel to the moon.
Uh-huh.
Would you go?
Me?
You
To the moon.
to the moon.
And
What's in it for
I
me?
didn't ask questions.
And
Yeah, what's your gut reaction? Then you can ask the questions.
Just yes or no.
My gut reaction is that you got, like, your hips must be misaligned, because you missed right pretty bad. Can we tilt the camera to what I'm talking about? Am I wrong?
It does list to the
But
right.
that's much better than having it all over. At least he's got some grouping.
Right.
That's what's important.
Right. I went to the shooting range and I did
Did you have fun?
Oh, it was awesome. But I do. It is all to the right, and
I
I
don't
don't understand that.
I don't either. But it looks like your hips are misaligned or something.
This is how I play golf. It's all to the right.
How does that make sense? Your hips are What does that have to do with? Are you saying like I'm
You're standing crooked.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You want to be
I
square to
don't
the
know,
target.
I'm just talking out my ass.
Is one of your shoes more worn out than the
Whatever
other?
you shoot at, I'm assuming is like a handgun,
I have
right?
minor scoliosis.
There you go. He's got a curve.
That'll do
I
it.
think it's more about your eye and how you align your arm than.
Oh yeah, are you a right or left eye dominant?
Or do you know the answer to that? If you don't know, because left-handed,
Same as your hand?
it's not.
No.
Good question, Dan.
So if you don't have those aligned right, you're not gonna shoot well.
I think at the eye doctor they have mentioned that they're not both the same, and I think my left sees better.
Yeah, there's a basic test you can do just to see which eye is the dominant one.
Yeah, but
What is it, Bobby?
when you look through a scope though?
But that's the thing. You gotta choose an eye to look at
Which
your
eye are
scope with.
you looking with?
It might not be your right eye if you're right-handed. It might be your left, and that could be issues.
It is my left.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's why it's pulling to the right, because you're slightly angled.
We're learning.
How about that?
I
I didn't
have
know
looked
this.
through a scope before, so I know that's what I would do. I know how it sounds, but like not everybody shot a gun.
Yeah.
But I grew up around that shit, so. But I
These are mashed potatoes.
not doing that. I would have said
That's
to my
it.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Please,
But
please.
like when I go like this, I know this is what I do. So it is my left.
We also have a bag there we've been using.
Do you wear corrective lenses, Gene?
Yeah, I wear contacts.
Contacts.
And I wear glasses, but
Gene, you wear glasses?
yeah.
He's had him at the open mics.
I've never seen you wear glasses. Who wants to see Gene put on his glasses?
Gene, take out your contacts right now.
Double up. Double up.
You'll see twice as good.
That can be a problem. That can be a problem. Did you cut Dan out of the picture, by the way? I feel like it's.
I don't know.
Now.
I don't know. Gene, how's the picture look? I moved it to look at the thing.
I have half of your face.
I'm okay with that.
Is it a thing a good half?
But
Yes.
There's a good
half.
half?
Good
to
half.
be honest, like, I love the way that I was very selfless.
Am I out of a shot?
He's got chicken in his mustache, so that's okay. We'll come back to him.
All together out. Why do you fix it? You're the one who can see.
Let's just keep guessing.
Says the guy who moved it in the first place.
You did very well.
Good job, Bobby.
You're pretty centered.
Technology.
Nice.
I have.
Okay, it's still wrong.
Half the face now, it's more. But honestly, I'm not worried about the chaos. I love it. I think the whole thing. I didn't know you were gonna come. So.
And once again, today's podcast is sponsored by KFC and
FKC.
Dunkin'.
Oh, and Dunkin'.
Much better than Popeyes.
Yes.
Mmm.
Much better.
You know, this may be a bigger endorsement than Al Pacino for Dunkin'.
What's that?
But is it a bigger
Dunkin'?
Dunkaccino.
Dunkin'?
Is that like a?
It was an ad where he changed his name to Dunkaccino.
Oh.
I don't remember that.
And he had like a donut shirt.
I think it was just in a movie, though.
Oh.
What was that, Zoolander?
Oh.
Was that Zoolander?
I think it was Zoolander.
I guess it makes sense to not be a real ad for Dunkin' Donuts because it was.
It should have been. Nowadays it would be.
It didn't really put them in the right light. Nowadays, though.
So yeah, nowadays it would be.
Here's a reel where I'm wearing the glasses.
There you go. He's got his glasses on. See?
That's fake.
Show the camera.
That's
Show
fake.
me.
It's not real.
No, because you see it all the time.
You did it on Sora.
Yeah.
It's fake.
They're AI glasses.
You missed it earlier. Dr. Lutter was here, and he dropped off some MLB Showdown cards. And Gene didn't know what MLB Showdown was, so we shared a video of the band playing MLB Showdown. Along with, he took your cards.
Your agent robbed you.
I don't know if they're good ones or not. I don't know which ones he brought. I didn't look, but you might want to investigate.
Bobby, can you pass the chicken?
Not with the chicken
Oh
on your
my
hands.
gosh. This guy's eating chicken.
Let me see the top card. Show the camera.
You're looking at it. I'm sure.
I don't think so.
That's.
I know the decks. I don't think that's the top card. I know all the decks, Gene. That ain't the top card. Any napkins?
Well, it's not a rubber band.
Right, rubber band, rubber band.
I'll save the day.
What's the top card in the rubber band, please? And read it aloud for the whole class. Into the mic. What are you doing? You are 5 feet away from the microphone.
I'm getting you napkins.
Yeah, but you're gonna say something. Say it. It's like we forgot about the audience.
One thing at a time.
Yeah.
You want napkins or do you want me to
How
read
many
the card?
napkins?
We also have some macaroni and cheese if you want to use your hands. Gene does not have any forks.
Under the rubber band?
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
I just shared that reoccurring dream with millions of people.
Yes, you did.
That's
Which
really
one?
embarrassing.
Go ahead.
I do.
To be clear.
It's setting it out, isn't it?
What's the dream?
I have to do it
We'll have to
again?
watch the podcast to find out.
Tino Martinez.
Oh, Tino Martinez. Show the camera, please.
What do you think? They don't believe me?
I just want people who care to
Are
be
you-
like, oh, right.
Are you
I
a
remember
trustworthy
this now.
podcast host? Do you ever lie to your viewers? Have you ever lied to anyone?
No, I'm very bad at lying. And I'm
Oh,
not
me
saying that
too.
to be like I'm so righteous.
Are you trying to like prove
I'm a bad
how
liar.
good you're lying by saying that?
I immediately feel. I immediately like if I sense that for some reason I should lie to somebody or like it would make the situation easier. He's cautious. Like that.
So, Dan,
Okay, we'll talk about it sometime.
what are your thoughts on the upcoming Showbiz Pizza movie that's currently in development?
Wait, there's actually a movie about Showbiz Pizza coming out?
As far as you know.
I'm going to tell you something.
Rich Evans will have a cameo.
Rich Evans is an MK Ultra victim.
Did you realize that?
Showbiz Pizza is an MK Ultra front. And I also am an MK Ultra victim.
Did he play
Because
Polybius
I went-
at Showbiz Pizza?
I played a lot of things at Showbiz Pizza, but I can't remember any of them.
Finish saying what you're saying.
Oh, this is a smart man. Look what's happening here. Show the camera.
Oh my gosh, we are
That's
idiots.
Wow.
Good move.
Wow.
Look, all I'm saying is that first, second, and third grade, my classroom had no windows. They had these weird hearing tests. There were guided meditation sessions. It was really weird, okay?
That's cool.
And my psychiatrist was married to my teacher, right? And they were sharing information, right? And they deliberately put me in the most psychologically uncomfortable situations they could think of, okay? And I have a recurring dream about Showbiz Pizza. It's all connected.
So they implanted it in you?
Look.
Thank
Surely.
you.
Dan,
What?
I think that the only way we're retaining viewers is if we cut this into clips. Can you say what you just said again? I didn't hear a word you said.
Excellent.
Turns out KFC has a lot of oil.
That was an oil.
Oh, okay. I've been dripping oil this whole time.
You were saying that you were a victim to an MK Ultra experiment as a child when you were in school?
I'm not saying that, I'm implying it.
Can you imply it again for the audience at home?
All I'm saying is that this Showbiz Pizza movie, this is CIA propaganda. Don't watch it.
I don't know about it.
Sorry, Rich. Don't watch this movie.
I don't know it.
It's going to brainwash you. They're trying to turn you into a psychic super soldier. Don't let them do it. Don't let your kids see it. Showbiz Pizza was an evil place. It was creepy. None of you on the Eastern Seaboard have any memory of Showbiz Pizza because it wasn't around here. But I'm from Michigan, and I remember Showbiz Pizza. And I'm sorry that I remember it.
Gene, can we
It was a lot of fun at the time, but just in retrospect, I was totally creeped out by it.
I don't know.
Can we pull up Showbiz Pizza on the screen?
Thank you. Thank you, Gene.
My TV, and you can see it from here.
Is that Chuck E. Cheese? What the hell?
It's Clap the Red.
Oh,
I didn't
thank
know
God.
that John Michael's part of the psyop.
Hey, Clap, buddy. What do you want to say to the people back home? Oh, yeah.
Where do you come up with this shit?
It's very cute.
He is. He is reminiscent
Gravy?
of Chuck E. Cheese.
So watery.
He's got quite a tail.
He's got that same drugged expression on his face.
Oh, that's what it is. That's what
Why
it
are
is.
you handing it to people?
I'm terrified.
Look at his tail, cutie.
I mean,
He's got-
honestly.
Where's he from?
Fine rat.
Internet.
The internet. The internet. I think you should make yourself a special pocket so that you can sit.
I'm gonna make a backpack strap so that I can walk around in public like this.
Aw.
Nice.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
You need a rat purse for your.
Right. And his tail hangs out.
That's
right.
There you go. That's nice.
So,
Gene, if you had a mascot, what would it be?
it's a good question. It would be a little lion, I think.
Maybe a little Batman. Batmite.
Can it be the original cover for the lion was gonna be I couldn't do it because of copyright, so I had to come up with a thing with keys.
Right.
But it was like the Batman suit with like a cutout lion head on it, and like, I forget, all kinds of shit. I had my logo on it and stuff.
Copyright
Did you
infringement.
like a Batman body with a lion head as a mascot?
Sheen, what's your favorite Batman movie?
What?
We had a long discussion.
Did you
about
just
Batman.
say Batman body,
Lion?
lion head?
Yeah, like
Yes.
like an inverse sphinx.
Yes,
Mm.
that's exactly what it was.
That would
But
be,
also Batman.
Yeah.
that would be
I mean, like the head of the sphinx is Batman, so.
Yeah.
Oh.
very
Fair.
strange.
Yeah, true.
I'll show you the picture. I don't want to go through my whole.
Can you just put it up right now?
but-
Right. Put up.
Everyone point to the sky.
I'll point it at the street.
Thank you, Gene.
Fucking wall.
What's this?
That is Maddie Matheson's bowl for KFC. It's French fries, chicken nuggets, cheese curds, and gravy.
Cheese curds.
It's pretty good.
Wow.
That was chicken.
Chicken nuggets.
I want to try the cheese. Go ahead.
Review, bra? The
Is it good?
How about you find out?
You follow that same dude. We follow. a lot
Yeah,
of
that's the
same
report of the
people. I
week.
noticed that.
He
I
always
see-
does that. The report of the week always holds
I
up.
always
Gentleman.
see,
A gentleman.
Classy guy.
Yeah. He's one of my role models.
Report of the week. I don't know who this is.
He's a
oh, it's like
He's-
You know if you saw him.
he's a guy who reviews food in his car, and he's got a nice suit.
It's like disco fries.
It is.
So,
I don't want to use.
has anything of
That's my fork.
substance been said in the past 45 minutes?
We
Let's
talked
go
about,
back to that.
We talked about the ancient Greeks for a little while and
Yeah.
reincarnation.
Here.
Space conspiracy.
Oh,
Space doesn't exist.
What are you gonna do? You gonna eat it? Jim?
There's no
True.
space.
Do it.
who is he
There's just a big
for?
black
It
curtain.
was his.
It's mine.
He doesn't.
Bobby's.
He didn't.
I didn't put it in my mouth.
Oh, you just like.
I took the food off the fork. I
got
didn't.
you.
My lips didn't touch the fork.
got
I wouldn't
you.
do that to you, Gene.
So okay. Now I'm gonna get what? I don't want to risk.
You're gonna get Salmonella
Well-
Fitzgerald.
True.
Thank you. So, what's your review of the new Maddie Madison
now he's-
fries?
The symptoms of Salmonella Fitzgerald are uncontrollable scatting.
Good.
That was a joke on the Codename Kids Next Door like 20 years ago.
Yes, it was, and I can't
Was
forget
it?
it.
I was, as a kid, how did you know who Ella Fitzgerald was?
I knew.
They're
I knew because of the episode of Codename Kids Next Door. Context.
They're like
Is that
disco
chicken or
fries.
curd?
Chicken.
I'm good. I'm all chickened up. I've been here a while.
Yeah, we were talking about that dude. He like goes to all these places locally.
Chow's.
Yeah, yeah.
I met him twice.
Oh
He
yeah.
lives in Asbury.
Yeah, it's a great gig, and like I find out so many places that I still don't go to.
But, I
But
would
they're
like
out
to.
there.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know about them.
That guy's got
Yeah.
a lot of followers.
He goes and
Yeah.
reviews local places.
And he eats like an animal.
Oh, nice.
Guess the animal burger.
Very big bites.
I think he does that for the
Of
Camera?
course.
for the camera, yeah,
Of course.
because
I respect it.
the amount of food that he buys is like way too much for
Yeah,
one
yeah.
person.
Right.
And like he's sitting in his car with just like a whole
Smorgasbord.
of like all kinds of stuff.
Who is this guy? I think I want to.
Cody Chow's.
Cody
Shout out.
Yeah.
Cody Chow's. Chow's.
It's and he's like right. He's like in Belmar. He's
Right,
in
wicked local.
Right.
Is he
like-
coming on the podcast?
Maybe one day.
Put it
So-
on your list.
I do. That is something we were just talking about because I'm doing a remote one with somebody
Yeah.
that lives very far away, and so I do want to start reaching out to because I've had a lot of friends on here and people from open mic. I try to, hey, you want to come on, and then
Right.
some people bitch out or whatever it is. A lot of people are afraid of that camera. That's one thing, but
Yeah.
not you. You're
You can see
definitely-
we're not remotely afraid.
I'm
Not at
petrified
all.
right now.
But
Just so you know.
You're full of it.
but
You're not even sweating.
I'd be afraid of losing my soul if I had
Are you?
one.
Yeah.
Can I feel?
Quite damp.
Not damp at all. Well, a little bit.
It's a little,
But, like,
more damp on
I
this
gotta-
side. Do you really want to feel again?
I got a couple guys that live in like Cali that I want to do it via Zoom or whatever.
Good.
So I'm gonna start reaching out to more people and stuff like that. And
Just think it'd be easier. You wouldn't have to have them invade your home.
I got some
and
really
bring all of this greasy food and demand forks and.
yeah.
I
Well,
think I think it's just terrible. Like people go to someone's home and they demand forks. Like what's up
No.
with that? What's up with that?
In all seriousness, though, like you guys are so generous, and I'm so thankful for friends like that because like. And it's so funny, and you showed up at the door with a bucket of fried chicken and all kinds of stuff.
Which one?
And,
Napkin.
Oh,
and then you bring the
Real coffee
and like
and rats.
like it. You
Don't
know,
show the cat that.
Yeah. So I'm very thankful for good people in my life.
Well, we thank you for having
Yeah.
us today, Gene.
thank you,
God
Dean.
bless.
Yeah.
Can you put
God
your
bless
cat
you.
on the screen?
And Dr. Lotto.
I want to see the cat there, just so everybody in the apartments.
He's probably hiding. He always hides when people come.
Not like Ollie.
Right, so what was the occasion for the podcast, Bobby?
Oh, the occasion for the podcast was
You have
after all
Forever
these
King
years,
Clark on.
we had never been on this podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
because
guess we are the
he-
occasion.
I've asked
Yeah.
him. He says to me, he messages me on Instagram, and he goes, "I think it'd be fun. I think we should do it." And I said, and he's like, "Would you want to?" And I'm like, "I asked you like
See,
25
Gene,
times."
I was trying to get the dialogue rolling. It wasn't, hey, Gene, I'm coming on the podcast.
Gene, I'll be there tomorrow.
Here's my time. Here's my rate.
Okay.
Have forks.
You know, this might be a
Next
good
time,
time
put that
to
in your
plug our
contract.
next show.
Oh, that's fair.
Yes.
You can clip it. And
Yes.
post it. So let's say something wacky before we clip it.
Do I have to do the MK Ultra thing again then?
Yes. So, Dan,
That'll be perfect.
what does this fine rat remind you of?
Show the camera.
It's the horror.
Closer. What does it remind you of, Dan?
Well, it reminds me of that recurring dream I have about Showbiz Pizza, where I'm.
What's
it's-
Showbiz Pizza?
Showbiz Pizza was like a poor man's Chuck E. Cheese that only existed in the Midwest. It had the animatronic band and the skee ball and the video games and the tunnels. And in this particular reoccurring dream, I'm in the tunnels.
Uh-huh.
And it's like a first-person shooter, although when I started having this dream, first-person shooters weren't a thing yet. But I'm going through them, and the floor basically opens up, you know, like
In the
at
tunnels.
periodic, yeah, you know, like it opens up
Right.
and then it closes again, like in a video game.
Like Pitfall.
weren't around yet.
I'm 38.
Huh?
I'm 38.
No shit. I
Yeah.
wouldn't have guessed that, man.
I would have said 36.
He's a nice guy.
Tops, 36.
I thought you were 14.
I get that a lot,
Weird.
especially at the bars and at the drive-through window.
Right. Right.
They always say, "Oh, here's your food, ma'am."
Not nice.
They do. They usually do.
Well, it depends on your perspective.
I want you
That's a
to
quote
know,
from you.
When did first-person shooters come around? You think? What year?
Most people would say
GoldenEye.
Wolfenstein 3D.
Yeah. What year was
like-
that?
was it
94.
Like, that's like 90.
No, Doom.
Wolfenstein 3D is before that.
You don't remember Doom?
I remember Doom, but Wolfenstein came.
Wolfenstein.
Great
Yeah.
game.
Well, Wolfenstein and
Wolfenstein.
Doom were both made by id.
Okay.
They made Wolfenstein first.
They were also both raycasting games. They weren't true 3D.
Wolfenstein. Yep.
But we stopped in the middle of it, so go ahead.
Oh, right. So, like, I sometimes I'd fall through the floor, and if I did, beneath the floor would just be this vast chasm with, like, glowing green water and black jagged rocks jutting out of it, and I'd just fall to my death, and then I'd respawn at the beginning of the tunnels, and I have to
Not
go
even
through
wake
again.
up.
Not even wake up. The only way I would wake up is if I fell head first.
How many times have you had this dream, roughly?
I can't count that.
Hundreds?
Since I was 6 years old,
Dozens?
I have no idea.
Give me a range in terms of dozens.
He started when he was 6. He's
Dozens
now
at
38.
least. Dozens at least.
So at least 12.
Yes.
That is a true reoccurring dream.
Do you have a reoccurring dream, John Michael?
I do.
What is it?
I haven't had it in a long time.
I have a recurring dream that you see us on January 22nd at Dingbats in Clifton, New Jersey.
good
With
plug.
Ray Sheehan, Sports on the Radio, and Beach Days.
Right.
Every night I see you there, and I don't know why. Maybe if you come, I'll figure out why.
The curse will be broken. Dingbats, Boonton, New Jersey. I'm sure the show starts
Oh, it's in
around
Clifton.
Clifton.
Don't go to Boonton
No, that's not
Okay.
what you want to
unless you live there.
Now, Bobby, you're going to have to do some editing here.
Yes.
You're going to have to clip this and post it.
Actually, you know what Ray Sheehan did that made
Gentlemen,
me so happy?
a
What
gentleman.
do you do?
I hope he listens to it so he hears this.
This is pretty deep in the podcast. I don't know how many people make it this far.
No, oh.
This riveting content like this? What are you talking about?
The sound of people eating KFC for 3 hours. That's what people want to hear.
But I usually like pick a couple parts I like and I make the clips and I'll ask you guys a lot of the time, is there a part you want me to make a clip of? And I got a lot going on, so I didn't do it after the last one I did.
But he did.
And it's on YouTube now, so it's probably easier because you can rip it off of there.
Right.
And he made his own clip out of it. And what I wanted to say was like, that is exactly what I wanted, because my goal was to help everybody get their art out there, what they want to say, and introduce themselves to the world. And like, it doesn't necessarily have to do with like, so this thing hasn't blown up yet.
Right.
I get a lot of people that tell me they watch it and I get happy, but you know, and so it isn't about the audience being broadcast to, but you can take this thing as a tool to promote yourself and put it on your own page, and you know, this is my clip from the podcast and this is something you know about me now. And so what are you doing? Why are you like, you look like you're like gonna kiss the microphone or something.
Make your own clips. You should post this.
Can we get a timestamp of that, please?
You should clip this and post this yourself.
I should put that part. There's gonna be some hilarious stuff in this one.
That's good.
It's so funny.
That's good.
But yeah.
Okay, it's been a long time.
Been
a long time.
For you?
Yeah.
Since you've been on here? When's the last time you were on with Sanders? Right? Didn't you do two?
I was never on with Sanders.
2 solo and then...
I've been on twice.
I hate when you do this. Okay, you've been on twice.
Right, it's been a while.
And I always fucking ruin it for you, and I'm sorry.
What does that mean?
What's he doing to you?
What do you do? I don't even know what you're talking about.
I think I was beginning to explain this to you like a half hour ago.
Go ahead.
Right. So after Dr. Lotto left, Gene started talking as if you and Dr. Lotto were the same person, and I had to explain that you're completely different people.
He's one of those.
Listen, just don't get that.
It's okay.
And now,
it's all right. Gene's one of those conspiracy guys. You know what? It's okay. It's okay. You're starting to sound like Niels Cannon, our investigative reporter on Context Everything. He's on this scoop. He thinks he's got something. Dr. Lotto, J.M. Cooks. Listen, just because we're cut from the same cloth doesn't mean nothing. Doesn't mean nothing.
why is he carrying your stickers around?
That's his agent.
What stickers?
You left your stickers here. He left your stickers.
What are you talking about? Look at the sticker. Show the sticker to the camera, please. And tell me whose sticker those are. Gene, what are you talking about? Look at the sticker.
You got at JM Cooks on top, but you got Dr. Lotto on the bottom.
Show the camera. What is this? What kind of promotion is this?
There's no confusion here.
What kind of promotion is this? That's Beast or Bug Out, folks. Keep your eyes out. It's going to be a program coming near you. They call it Asbury Park TRL. APTRL. At the Asbury Park Brewery, they don't even know it yet. Because it got the big window behind.
I took one. I put it on the cover of my notebook.
Those aren't very good stickers. It's not going to stay.
The fuck does that mean? Be thankful. I'm like,
Thank you.
Thank you,
I
Gene.
value you.
It's right next to.
I value you
What,
as well.
what other
Gentlemen.
stickers you have on that notebook, Gene? Anything good?
I got King Clark.
Oh, yeah.
I
Nice.
got myself. I got Sunlight the Poet.
Sunlight
Looking for
legend.
I'm looking for
You
other
got a
ones.
big sticker.
Huh?
Do you have any more coffee?
The man doesn't even have any forks. Come on.
You want me to make a pot of coffee?
Do
in
you
the
have
middle
like
of a
Keurig or
podcast?
something? Maybe I can.
No.
I-
We had
no.
that discussion
Yeah,
earlier
when I
as
got
well.
here, I was showing them around, and I have a Keurig, but it's not hooked up. It's on top of my. I switched to a pot because
Saves
I
money.
prefer.
Folders only.
It's more affordable.
No, it's
Absolutely.
better.
It's better. Better. You
It
can
is.
control it better.
It is.
The coffee comes out better. It's
It
like-
does.
For you, what's the best part of waking up?
Folgers in your cup.
What's
Sorry.
Podcast
No,
also
I
sponsored by
was thinking
right
Folgers.
now. Darn
Right.
it.
We got 2 coffee sponsors.
Dunkin'
Right.
and Folgers.
Competing
Right.
coffee sponsors. We do drink a lot of coffee.
I think coffee is the best part of waking up, though.
Is it Folgers
like-
specifically?
No, I try a lot of different ones. Folgers was just like at the last one was the biggest bang for the buck, but I got into Black Rifle for a while, and
South Carolina.
I like that one.
Do you?
Which
I
one
thought it
did you
was
have?
I thought it was gonna be better. I tried a couple of them, like the Sasquatch one. I did
I
like
forget which one I had.
dark roast.
I think it was the dark roast. I thought it was pretty good.
And yeah, they're good, but I just maybe I had very high
Maybe 2 hours ago.
expectations. Yeah,
It's too bad.
but
So that's a no to the coffee.
I like trying all different coffees. And
Yes.
It's all right, JM. We'll go out for coffee after this. For you, I'll do it.
Oh.
So for
for
those of
context.
you who don't know, Dan has recently given up
Everything.
nicotine, caffeine, alcohol,
And a flip phone.
and a flip phone.
Yeah.
Have you given up sleep yet?
Pretty close to it, yeah.
Cool.
Liquid
you
Dan.
switch to a flip phone
I switched from a flip phone.
Liquid Dan, tell me a little bit about that.
to a smartphone.
Unfortunately, yes.
Tell us about that. I am genuinely curious.
I was
Why?
genuinely curious.
Why?
Right. So I had an idea for a musical project. Right. I was going to call it Fox D. Walker and the Whippoorwills.
Right.
And so I wanted to kill a few birds with one stone on this. Right.
Right.
So first of all, I wanted to record my originals. Second of all, I wanted to experiment with older ways of recording music while recording my originals.
Fun.
Right. And third, I wanted to get video of me doing this.
Yes.
And then fourthly, I wanted to see how that video would encode on Instagram. And fifthly, whether there'd be serious interest in it. So
And?
so the older recording and amplification thing
Uh-huh.
actually it proved out pretty well. I have an Electro Voice RE20 that I probably shouldn't, and
Why not? Why shouldn't you?
we probably shouldn't go into that on a podcast that's going to be broadcast to millions of subscribers.
Billions of people.
Yeah. Slander.
Gotcha.
Again, today is not.
Yeah, that's not until like July.
That's not until July.
National Slander Day. Yeah.
Hey Dan.
Okay, so anyway, right.
Yeah.
Um,
Look at our
I
host.
played. I'm basically playing like folky originals on a classical guitar.
Yes.
Okay, and my beef. I have big beef with every sound guy at every open mic around
Call him
here,
out.
except Robbie LaSalle because he's a sweetheart, and our own
genuine.
Rob D, of course,
Our own
who
Rob D.
he just did a fantastic job with this.
You did a fantastic job using your own equipment.
Using my own equipment, yes, but even that is a lot. the way that you amplify a classical guitar, right? No floor monitor, one microphone, guitar and vocals, about 18 inches from the center of the chest, because you play classical guitar seated on a chair, right? Your voice and your guitar playing will be approximately the same volume naturally.
Yeah.
So all you got to do is pick that up with a high fidelity enough microphone.
Does
Right?
it need?
And get it out through the speakers.
Yeah.
Does it need?
And minimize reflections, which is why you're killing the floor monitor.
Does it need phantom power?
No,
RE20 is dynamic.
RE20 is a dynamic microphone. It
Go
doesn't
on.
need phantom power. It's so difficult to get
Live.
sound people to cooperate with this, but
At an open mic.
right? When obviously, like if you're in a church, they're going to do this with condenser mics for the choir, and it just sounds beautiful.
Right.
And if you're at a venue where they're accustomed to doing classical music or bluegrass or
Right.
folk, any acoustic genre,
Right.
they're going to want to do this.
But-
Right? They're generally going to be annoyed if you ask, like, you're a 4-piece bluegrass and you ask for 4 up. They're going to be like, what is this guy doing?
Right.
So it works. The problem is, I
Open mic.
am not a talented musician. And so...
Fight. Fight.
so
Dan, you want to take this outside?
we have
Unbelievable.
killed
Right.
the Instagram account. The performances I recorded were quite embarrassing, and I'm actually just going back to square one with my guitar technique. I have to fix my posture. I have to fix my left and right hand technique. Everything. I'm going back to the beginning.
You sound a lot like my brother.
Yeah.
He does this thing where he like.
Did you say he's
is-
also a Tool fan?
Yes.
Oh.
He like says, "I'm not good enough at tennis. I'm gonna start playing tennis lefty."
Anything that. Anything.
Right.
anything
I was
church
like,
up.
maybe it worked, but like, I think that like just like working on agility would do the trick more effectively.
I mean, in
Yeah,
my
but-
case, the problem really is poor fundamentals.
You think so?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, Dan.
It's like way too much pressure on the fretboard. My
Right.
fingers are not generally touching the frets. On the right hand, right, it's just that area where like you want the tip of your finger and the nail to be hitting the string at the same time. I hardly ever do that. I'm usually just getting it full flesh.
You don't have nails.
You're not supposed to have long nails when you start playing classical guitar.
You're supposed to grow them as you get better.
Basically, yeah.
You have to earn your nails.
You have to earn your nails.
That's right, folks. Earn your nails on classical guitar with Liquid Dan. With
That
Fox
would not work
Walker.
as well as a serial
That's right.
motto.
I'm so fascinated by classical guitar players because it's so technical,
Yeah.
and you know, I always feel more like a Kurt Cobain, where it's just like,
Hang and bang.
yeah.
I always struggled with that
Right.
that thick neck, just too wide for my little fingers. Also,
Oh,
my
yeah, it's really
classical
handy.
guitars is so much thicker than like a lot of other people's.
Yeah, I think you
Just
could
little
probably do
hands.
it. It just takes some getting used to.
I think my Yamaha's is like a little too wide.
You're also, like, your grip on the classical guitar should be very different than it normally is on an electric guitar. Like, with the electric guitar, often, like, the neck is here and your thumb is sort of curled around it
Yeah.
a little bit, right?
Right.
You can't do that with the classical guitar. The classical guitar, right, your thumb should basically be, like, in the middle of the neck. And honestly, like, the pressure, this is the problem. And since I started on an electric guitar, I'm
Yeah.
not used to this. And
Yeah.
Right.
because I'm not used to it, it's not second nature. So when I perform, it's not there, and I start to just clench. You know, you should be very light. No more
Yeah,
pressure than
I
necessary.
definitely go like gorilla grip.
Yeah, well,
I'm a strangler.
my thing is with that
Early grip at first.
Gorilla.
is playing all those open mics, and I did the electric thing. If you guys were around for that era, where I used the
The black one.
yeah the
BBC
drum
Rich?
machine and
Yeah.
stuff. But I played so much acoustic because it's easier to. Well, it's not easier, but like easier
Solo.
to bring. Yeah,
Yeah.
playing solo.
Right.
And then I almost joined a band a while back, and I'm playing electric guitar with them, and
the dude was like, I can tell you play acoustic all the time. And I was like, why is that? Because I'm so much more, you need more force with an acoustic.
Yeah.
It's harder on your fingers. And, you know, and so I get on an electric and I'm like,
Wailing it.
like wailing on the strings with my right hand, but even with this hand, I'm like
Strangling it.
like pressing way too hard, and but for me, like in a recording, of course, my heavier sound, I love like having the electric guitars and making it a rock and roll thing. But if I'm at home, I play my acoustic 90% of the time because writing, it feels better to write on an acoustic. Good. I didn't know what. Okay, go ahead.
There was an article that, and I just want to go backpedal a little bit here. I'm not throwing shade on my brother practicing tennis lefty. I played drums lefty for a year. I did. I switched the drum set around, and it helped my left leg get better and smarter.
Nice.
That was the main takeaway.
That's a cool idea.
I played it open-handed, so it was like my hands are still kind of doing it. I just had to navigate around the set differently.
Speaking of it,
I was not done. What was I talking about? I said my brother.
We were talking about playing acoustic versus
and then
electric, writing, gripping.
Right. Okay, so this goes back to my brother. He had a magazine, a guitar magazine.
Okay.
I forget what the guitar magazine was called, but this is 2003,
Yeah.
2004, 2003, 2004. And there was an article from Tom Morello.
Oh.
Tom Morello, legend, and my brother's favorite.
Friend
one
of the
my-
podcast.
Right, friend of the show, Tom Morello. Right? Audio Slave, Rage Against the Machine. You know.
I've been in a room with him.
Yeah.
That's true. Me too.
We all have.
Me too. Tom Morello said, and I agree, I think John Lennon said it first, that a song has to be able to exist on an acoustic guitar before it can get brought to a full band if it's like a really great song.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that that's a good mentality. Like, if the song can exist well as a single acoustic guitar song, then it's a good song. There can be fun, upbeat, downbeat, atmospheric things that happen full band that is a different lightning in a bottle. But, like, in terms of, like, great songs, I think that that's a good, healthy way to look at it. And I've definitely thought about that over the past number of years since I heard that bit of wisdom from Tom Morello in a magazine.
Yeah.
Back when they used to make magazines.
You still make them. You can still get the guitar magazines. Tom Morello's still in them.
But
He also
haven't-
said,
there's no
all you
new
need is
guitar
love.
players.
Very smart man.
Tom Morello?
Yeah, got shot. Very sad.
Tom Morello? God forbid. God forbid. Gene, about that coffee.
Still?
Gene, are there any like questions that you always want to get the answers to from your audience? Like, how do you feel after your set, kind of thing?
Like you?
I'm just saying, like, do you have any like signature Gene Black's Local Legends questions?
No, the only one that I do find myself repeating, and it's obvious, is
What's your favorite conspiracy
no,
theory?
like how do you get started? Where do you come from? Because of course I'm going to ask that to everybody.
Did you already ask?
But yeah.
Yeah.
So, but other than that, one of the conversations we had earlier was actually that this whole thing is just, I just bullshit with people, you know what I mean? And
Right.
you know, that's what I intended it to be, just like
Right.
like a Joe Rogan, but with artists and stuff.
Conversation.
So, yeah, and you know,
So I don't have like a routine. I didn't even tell them we were starting. I just hit start and we just kept talking.
He bamboozled us.
Yeah. I was like, by the way.
A classic Gene Black bamboozlement routine.
That's
Yeah.
good.
We've all seen that.
Might even call it a cold
because
open.
When I used to
Right.
I used to leave without saying goodbye to anybody. So.
Right. Irish goodbye.
Yeah.
We call this the Irish hello.
See this?
Oh, yeah. I think I stopped doing that because I felt like
You started to
an
feel-
asshole. But
You got called out on it too often, didn't you?
no, I
Say
think
what you're thinking.
I think what it was that like to people like at open mic that I'm talking to the whole time I'm there, it was funny to do that, and I knew you guys would handle it well. But if I was in a more
Go ahead.
like, how do I say it, like a more like if it's like
A more
We
hostile
gotta
environment.
cut your filler words down, Gene.
the,
You're throwing mics
if I'm
around
at-
left and right.
Like I go to my friend's house for Christmas because I don't have a lot of family here, and like places like that, like I had to stop doing the Irish goodbye.
So-
because that's
Of
really
course.
really rude if I just left.
We
somebody-
invited you to our home for
So-
Christmas,
Yeah.
and then you just disappeared.
Yeah.
So are you saying that we're not worthy of your respect?
What?
Really? Gene, that hurts.
No.
What?
We're not worth saying goodbye to.
I mean,
It's so funny, though.
speaking for myself, I'm okay with that. Only for myself, though.
Right.
Cooks.
The rest of us are very
I
upset.
always used to try to do it without anybody noticing,
Right.
and like every time.
Well, that's how you do an Irish goodbye.
Yeah, like no one would notice, but I'd be walking and you'd be looking through the window, just like.
Right.
Oh my gosh! You know who else does the Irish goodbye all the time? Batman.
Whoa.
Wow.
that's
You know, it's weird. I've never seen Gene Black and Batman
In the same
in
room.
the same room.
Well,
You're starting to sound a little bit like a wacko. That's a crazy conspiracy.
right.
Crazy.
You're right. There's no way that could happen.
I'm
crazy.
You don't know how happy it makes me that you picked up on that.
That's a confession.
Right.
That's a confession.
I heard it.
You know, this whole podcast is admissible in court, right?
What I am saying is that, what about all those scenes with Commissioner Gordon?
Exactly.
And I love those scenes when he's like talking to him, and then all of a sudden, and it
Gary
happens-
Oldman.
Well, it happens in all different ones.
Yeah, a lot in the
I think-
animated series.
I think every
It's like
single
every episode.
Every single time.
And he like says
Right,
something,
gone.
and he turns his head and he's just not there.
Right.
Without making
And
a
Oldman
sound.
says, right.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's Batman.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Gene, I gotta go drop some kids off in the pool. I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, I just got it. That's disgusting.
Oh, I think you're reading it too far now. The more you're laughing, the worse it gets. Dan, can you like calm it down a little bit?
I can't sit behind you anymore because my kneecap is starting to disappear. It seems I've noticed a pattern. When you laugh, you lean back. When I laugh, I
You
lean
lean forward, so I keep hitting you in the face.
Pretty much.
Can we get a replay for the people at home?
Don't worry, I'm more stealth-like. I didn't let you hit me,
Oh.
but the chair and my knee are not.
Upon further review, there is no foul for targeting.
I think I'm gonna talk to the rat.
Hello, Red. So we're talking before about Batman. I was talking to my dad last night. Top episodes of Batman, the animated series.
Okay.
So, what's your take? Best episode?
Of the animated series, I don't really remember enough to go there, Because the truth is, I love Spider-Man and Batman equally, but I'm much more well versed with Spider-Man.
Okay.
But the reason I do the Batman thing is because it actually has to do with Avery Mandeville. If you know that name?
No.
Because she used to call me when I would go up at Inkwell.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
And she used to say to me, she'd go like, say to the mic, like, here he is, the Dark Lord. And
and they went the Dark Knight from there.
And so yeah, so my
Every lord is also a knight.
So
True.
No, did I get that the wrong way?
Every night is also.
I think every knight is also a lord. That's right. Yeah.
so I eventually realized, like, as a kid, I was the living Peter Parker, and
So this is really revelatory.
and I really like related to Peter Parker.
Yeah.
And in my adulthood, I relate way more to Batman.
Okay.
So it just became like a thing, and I didn't want to be known as Dark Lord because
that's a little too weighty.
and too much like Ozzy, you know.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
he has
responsibility that goes with that.
That angle totally covered.
And so it caught though when people realized it.
Okay.
Bobby, who's your favorite superhero?
I was Superman. I read a lot of Superman comics as a kid.
Well, that's where you get the King Clark thing from, right?
That's a simple thing, but that's just a conspiracy theory.
Ah.
We don't give those people the time of day. Don't be one of those people, Gene.
Yeah.
He already told you where the King Clark.
Yeah, I already told you. It was a dream. With a book.
Was the dream inspired?
I'm not saying. That dream did definitely happen, though.
You missed.
I was not on the basketball team at school. So you're saying before that you have some thoughts on the Spider-Man movies. What are your thoughts on the Spider-Man movies? Personally, my favorite is Spider-Man 2. I like Doc Ock.
Okay.
But you hate it. You hate it.
No. Spider-Man 2 is one of the best superhero movies that's ever been made.
Yeah, it's like one of Sam Raimi's finest films.
The CGI, the transitions, everything. But in a nutshell, if you want me to tell you my quick version of my opinion of just the movies, I'll tell you.
Okay.
The best series is the Sam Raimi ones.
Yeah.
And they are the most comic book accurate, other than the fact that Gwen Stacy barely exists and it wasn't his first love.
Yeah.
And they skipped right to Mary Jane, but respectively because they only have 3 movies to cram the whole thing into.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, how much are you going to try to squeeze in? So I get why they skipped just to Mary Jane, but fucking J. Jonah Jameson is a killer in it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And,
Use that reaction GIF so many times.
That's what it's for.
you know, all the writing, even the third one, as goofy as it is, it's fucking gold.
Well,
Like,
the third one's so tough because Sam Raimi did not want to make that movie as they did.
yeah,
He had no intention of making it just the 3-villain clusterfuck that it ended up being.
but they messed up with Venom.
Well, they shouldn't have had. Venom needed his own movie. He should not have been shoehorned into that movie.
But the dance scene is ridiculous. But
No, but he was bad.
The
Though.
dancing is great.
But he was the evil Peter Parker.
because of that, like, it's such a.
It's the only reason why people remember Wolfmother.
But if you watch that movie though, it like the scene with the Sandman and he's like he's trying to grab the picture of his daughter
Well,
or whatever.
he was
like,
definitely, in my opinion, the best realized character there. He's also the one character that Sam Raimi wanted. That was supposed to be his movie, and it really shows how good it could have been if it was just him.
And they picked the perfect person there
Yeah.
because he
looks
spot on.
smart, but he also just got the emotion of the character so well, which is what all the Raimi movies did. Like, they were very sympathetic villains.
Yeah.
They're all people who you can relate to.
And so anyway, I could go on about those movies forever. Moving on.
Okay.
Here's my thing. The Andrew Garfield ones
Yeah.
are not written well.
This is a new opinion no one's had before.
But he's the best Peter Parker. Because
Oh.
you fucking believe him, at least I do. Like, he's so perfect for the part. Like,
Yeah.
the pain in his eyes when he's getting bullied and, like, all that. Like, he's witty and he's, like, the perfect Peter Parker. Are you okay?
Keep going.
And then you move on to Tom Holland, and those movies are a train wreck. And I love the one that they made with, what is it, No Way Home?
Yeah, that was the last one.
Because it's a love story or not a love story, a love letter to the fans. Everybody's satisfied with that movie because if you're a Tom Holland guy, if you're an Andrew Garfield guy, or you're a Tobey Maguire, everybody was satisfied. Like, you had all the old villains. It was perfect.
It was cool.
But the Tom Holland ones on their own are fucking train wreck.
Well, I think the problem with those large is that they're in service of a larger narrative, and Spider-Man is enough of a narrative that you don't need to pull in all the other Marvel characters in order to make it work.
Yeah, they were MCU movies.
Yeah, they're MCU movies, not Spider-Man movies. I am hoping, though, with the new one, because I think I said this to people before, that I didn't think that he actually becomes Spider-Man until No Way Home, because he never learns that with great power comes great responsibility. And he isn't that does not play at all into it until the third movie.
One of the biggest problems, though, is that Aunt May says it, and
I don't really care that Aunt May says it or not, but like he has no consequences. He could always have another Avenger just clean up his messes for him in the way that Spider-Man traditionally is on his own.
Yeah, and that was the whole thing too, was him coming into the whole, like, beginning of his journey with the Avengers, and, you know, like, they showed some clips of, like, he was doing stuff on the streets in the other costumes at first, but, like...
But then Tony Stark just gets a costume.
Yeah, it was just, like, too far off. Then they bring J. Jonah Jameson back, but he's not, like, behind the desk smoking a cigar. Now he's, like, on the news. It's like...
I think it's a podcast now.
Like, I
don't care if newspapers are outdated. You need that in Spider-Man.
Yeah, of course.
You need him screaming with the cigar and like, who cares if it has to take place in another time? Like,
Yeah, at least teach the kids what a newsroom used to be.
Right.
yeah,
There's education in their Spider-Man movies.
yeah. It was. It's just bad. The whole thing. I hope the reboot of it, because, like, doesn't he forget that whole thing, and now he's becoming. They're redoing his story.
They're resetting him back to square one, where he actually is a loner, and nobody knows he's a loner.
They're just going to be rebooting all the superhero franchises every 10 to 15 years forever until the heat death of the universe. And we're just going to have to get used to that. And hopefully once in a while, the new reboot will be better than the old franchise. But just remember there's a law of entropy, which is why the heat death of the universe is the terminus. And therefore things get worse on the whole.
So are you saying Spider-Man movies aren't going to get better?
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Dan
just scientifically
Dan
confirmed.
has
No
predicted
better.
the future accurately.
But people do that with, like, it's the same thing. You get caught on something that you loved in the past, and it's the same reason that, like, the music you guys probably love the most is shit that you were listening to growing up. And, like, because that's how it is for me. Maybe I'm wrong. But, and you see, like, old guys that are, like, still hooked on listening to The Rat and listening to
Yeah.
to Zeppelin and which is great. And I'm not, like, shitting on any of that, but, like, you know the kind of guys I'm talking about.
Yeah,
like,
I know what you mean.
older guys, and they're still, like, just Van Halen all the time. Like,
They stick to what they know from way back when.
so it's the same thing with those movies. Like, I love the Dark Knight series. I'll give new ones a chance. I love the Batman. I thought it was really cool, but it wasn't as good. But it was cool. It was a cool take on it.
At least the thing with Batman is he does allow for such varied takes.
Yeah.
That he has just
It was a
the
very
detective angle.
It was almost like a
versus
Batman
just-
Beyond vibe. It was
That's
really
cool.
interesting.
On which one?
The Batman.
Yeah, it was. And I like how they made Gotham, like, more run down and stuff than the Dark Knight series.
Yeah, it was like this impressive
Right.
industrial atmosphere.
The Dark Knight is like
So it wasn't just
New
Toronto.
York.
It wasn't just Toronto. Yeah, Gotham and the Dark Knight trilogy is like a cross between New York and Chicago.
Yeah, like it's all perfect.
It doesn't really have the character that Gotham should, since that's probably the second most important character in Batman.
Like,
Gotham itself.
yeah, when they showed, like, the Times Square part, and all the screens and stuff, and it reminded me of like you ever go to that part of Philly? I think it's Philly I'm thinking of. There's, like, this part, it's like Times Square, but it's like their main street probably.
Center City,
And, like,
maybe. I don't know. Don't know Philly that well.
yeah. But that's what it reminded me of.
I'm trying to think of which part of Philly you're thinking of.
Not the nice part.
With all the LED signs.
You're familiar with it? You know what I'm talking about? Do you want to squeeze back in? Or are you're out?
Oh.
No, I was gonna talk to you about
Give me
that.
that back.
Tell people what you were going to talk to me about.
No, cause I know it's like my joke with
Use the
you.
bathroom? I have to use it now.
No, I thought it smelled quite nice out there.
Okay.
After you drop the kids off at the pool.
I had to see me a man about a horse.
Dan really liked that line.
It's an old line.
He's still quite
Old line.
It took me a
What
few
a-
seconds to get it.
What I was gonna say is, I know it's my joke with you, but in all seriousness, the thing about practicing rudiments, and I don't know if you practice them or not, you really should. Like,
I'm not a drummer.
take a couple minutes and, like, do single stroke rolls and do doubles and do paradiddles and do flams and flam taps and ratomacues and all that. And the reason is because when you get used to doing all that, it's like it's you're learning a trick that opens so many doors in drumming, because when you do, like, a ratamacue, for example.
Which one's that?
So
What does it sound like?
it sounds like ratamacue.
Ratamacue.
It goes
Yeah.
da, 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 like that. It's
Right.
like
Bracket-da-da. Like a flam and then
like
bracket-da-da.
one hand. It's like,
Bracket-da-da.
well, it's like you do a double with one hand, and it comes down like a flam. So it's like a ra,
Oh.
and then followed by singles.
Right.
But when you start doing that all the time, and then all of a sudden you'll be playing, and you go to do a fill, and instead of doing whatever you do usually, you're gonna be like it's just
right.
It opens up, and
You're
that's
probably
the
right.
problem.
Yeah, it's the same damn thing as learning scales on a chromatic instrument.
You're right.
Yeah.
But
Practicing instruments?
it's not a but of like a you're wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I don't really. I mean, do I want to get better at drums? I guess it's not my primary concern.
Your primary thing is the vocals and guitar for your solo stuff. I feel the same
That's
way.
the reason why I'm doing all of this.
Right.
But I do say also, I find it to be much more appropriate when there's less trying to fit in drum tricks. Because I see a lot of people fitting in drum tricks who are way better at the drums than me. But also, they're taking away from the show. And it looks like they're more concerned with the drum tricks than the song, which is detrimental to the vibes 9 times out of 10. Sometimes it's like, yeah, but I'm usually the only person.
Well, that's
that's
a matter of
operating it.
taste, not
Like-
technique.
like
if you
what I
gain the
was-
technique, you will not lose the taste.
You're saying like
Right, but cart before the horse kind of a thing. I think generally speaking, people need to be groove drummers before anything else, because then any frills will be appropriate.
you're saying like what I was saying on Instagram when
I
I
think so.
replied to you about like I prefer steady beats.
Did you hear that that post got taken down?
Why did it get taken down?
Because Absalom in the comments threatened arson.
Oh!
I was wondering what it was in the
And it
comments.
got taken down.
So why couldn't they just delete the comment?
I don't know.
Yeah, why does the
It's
whole
gone.
post come down?
It's gone.
That's
Why
wild.
don't they just delete the
It was
comment?
doing well.
Who?
You don't know Absalom?
Tallish guy,
He's a fucking
long
angel
hair.
of a voice.
yeah, very
Okay.
talented singer.
An angel.
Well,
of a
anyway,
voice.
but what did he say? He was gonna burn something down?
He said, I'm going to burn all of Cookman down if I don't win. James Cooks doesn't win.
then
until the end of the year.
Instagram flagged it for that?
I don't know. It just disappeared. All I know is he said it. I responded. He doubled down. And then the post was gone. That's all I know.
I dealt with that. They didn't take it down, but I hid the comment because I said it was one of the recent ones I did. I said, it was about my headlight going out when I was listening to No Headlight, and I was like, well, that's crazy. And some douchebag that doesn't even follow me out there said like, oh, it's a sign you should bomb some country or something. And I was like,
What?
I was like, I don't want this.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
This is not what I'm looking for.
If at a certain point, being well known, had a line of comments that, like, I wouldn't give a shit who said what and all
Right.
that. But when you only have, like, a couple,
Right, it stands
and
out.
then you're just like, I don't want that on there, you know? So, plus, they probably would have, the same thing would have happened.
Right.
That's wild. They took it down.
It's gone.
Huh.
Well,
No.
It's gone.
someone is watching.
Well, now
What
that
review?
he's lost his voice, that anger and aggression is going to just stay inside, and he'll probably release it by actually burning down Cookman.
Who's he?
Absalar.
How did he lose his voice?
The
Instagram took it away.
Instagram took it away. He's been silenced. His
he didn't
right
seem
to
too
freedom
upset
of
about it.
No.
He
Those are
will say it
Yeah,
again.
no, the quiet ones are the ones you got to watch out for. You know,
Whoa.
everybody always says, "Oh, we had no idea that he was
Right.
capable of something like this."
Right. He always seems so nice.
Yeah.
Those
I
ones
probably
that
know
threaten
who you're talking about if I saw him.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
might-
you definitely would.
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
might not.
Maybe
I don't
not.
think you were ever at the open mics when he was there.
Huh.
I'm
That's
trying to think
true.
if
I've
he
never
was a-
seen Gene Black and Absalar together in the same room.
Oh.
Weird. Wow.
Oh.
How do you look with a longer beard?
Right.
Honestly, I'm the same way with
I thought he was gonna say pretty good.
I'm the same way with the hair.
I look
Like
great.
if I grow my hair out, it gets to a certain point where I'm just like, I can't fucking deal with this anymore, and I look like I'm like.
You got the buzz?
Like, no, I'm saying if I grow it out.
You just got a haircut.
And
that's good.
yeah.
Solid.
Classic Gene.
So,
Classic.
but even with the beard, like if I go too long without trimming it, I just feel like it's.
Itchy.
Well, I look in the mirror and I'm like, you look like fucking like you came out of a cave or something. You know?
You look like an animal.
Yeah, like
Uncivilized beast.
And as soon as I trim it up, I'm like happy again.
Then
like-
that probably means you should follow that.
Yeah, and it's
Funny how something like that
Yeah.
can really affect your whole disposition, though.
It does.
It does.
Your attitude. It's the same thing with like one thing is cleaning your house.
Oh yeah.
Like if you're and I don't. Some people are so messy, but like
Me too.
like if I let this place get like shit, and that's the problem with the job I had was so many hours, and then I'd come home and leave shit around,
Right.
and then you never hear to clean it,
Yeah.
and it just got terrible, and your mental health is like when I clean my house and make everything neat, like it's like that's why I think that like feng shui is that what it's called? Yeah, like there's really something to that
There is.
because
Don't put a mirror in front of your bed.
it'll.
How about behind it?
I don't
Are you
think that
talking
matters.
about like facing it? Because there's a
Yeah.
mirror on my dresser.
Are you like
Well, you
when you
can't
get
put
up?
one
When
front,
you get up,
it's spooky.
that's
No,
that's
I
feng
can't.
shui.
I can't see
Too.
myself.
They have that. That's one of their principles.
Negative feng shui?
No, it's like don't put it in front of your bed.
Yes. Yeah, because it's spooky.
It's very spooky.
And also,
My mirror's on the ceiling.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's really weird.
I had.
Are you lying?
I also
had a
have
thought
champagne on
about
ice.
that.
Weird.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Is that, and I know this is a weird thing to bring up with the feng shui thing, but you know that building that was on Epstein Island.
Tower 7.
No.
The temple. You're talking about the temple
thing.
Yeah.
Right.
I watched this thing where they went into it and they showed how it's designed, and I guess whatever terrible things they were doing in there to make it worse, they did like anti feng shui.
Yeah.
Really.
And so what I mean by that is like everything is chaotic. So
Right.
like the pillars don't match.
Oh,
like
no.
Yeah.
one is spiraled, one is a square, one is like
Doric. The other Yonic.
yeah, like everything's circular over here, everything's right angles over here. And I guess it was a psychological thing to make whatever experience even worse.
Yeah. It might
Right.
even be more properly called an anti-temple. It was
Yeah.
it was interesting. Like when they first got the drone footage
Mhm.
of the island, and you got the first high quality pictures of the exterior of that temple.
Yeah.
Like people online had questions. Like, I was expecting a Masonic temple. This clearly is not.
Right.
In fact, it looks like a cheap imitation of one.
It's weird.
You're probably right that it's deliberately designed to upset the psychological and psychosomatic equilibrium of people who go in there.
Yeah.
Boy, and if you've got
Nice
OCD, it
language.
really does.
Really
Yeah.
nice language.
But what if you're immune to OCD?
Well, then probably doesn't mess with your.
In that case, you're.
I think it messes with everybody, whether you like it or not. You just don't
Yeah.
acknowledge
And
it.
you know what else may have been designed that way is Showbiz Pizza.
Call back.
I'm so glad we got this all full circle.
We've come full circle now.
Thank you.
Bobby, what's
Talk
coming
about
up?
chaos.
Coming up on January 22nd, Dingbats from Clifton, New Jersey with Ray Sheehan, Beach Days, and Sports on the Radio.
We have tickets, $10.
Good.
Brought to you by
Good.
KFC.
What else?
Colonel Sanders.
What else?
And
Colonel Sanders.
Dunkin' Donuts.
You can be there.
And Folgers coffee.
Uh-huh. What else is coming up?
That's it.
Okay.
What about cooks? You got anything you want to plug?
Drummer of the year.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how it really works, but if I were to win it, that'd be fun because I won Salesman of the Year in 2021, and it'd be funny to have both of those.
Wow.
Is there like a plaque or something?
I think there's gonna be at least a little scroll.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
A little scroll at least. And I'll put it next to the little Carfax trophy that I call my Salesman of the Year trophy.
Nice.
That'd be nice. Also, follow me on TikTok. I'm going live on TikTok on a regular basis. This is a better live platform than Instagram in terms of new followership. 'Cause it actually sends you out to just new people, and you have whatever their attention span is to retain them. And so if you're retaining people on TikTok Live, that's an actual, like, significant retention. That's a new person. It's not like, oh, I know Dan, I'll stick around for 5 minutes. No, it's random person, and you actually held them.
Yeah.
Whereas Instagram is only your followers, which I always feel like I'm holding people hostage a little bit if they're sticking around. You know? It's like they're just like, oh, I'm going to be polite. I clicked in, I'm going to stay for 5 minutes.
That's a negative way of looking at it.
Yeah, I don't feel that way
But-
about your content.
Thank you.
But-
That's how I feel.
But I'm
I
also
can't
not
help
on
But
Instagram
don't.
anymore.
It didn't last long, did it?
I had a
Dan, I'll say this.
It's
conversation.
hard to tolerate.
Dan, I'm gonna say this. You were too responsive when you were back for 2 weeks. Like if something was posted, you would react right away.
Yeah. Well, you see, I don't have a job. Right?
I know, but that's why.
So
that's why I
I'm
was
doing,
concerned.
yeah, I'm doing whatever I'm doing at home, and then my phone will get a notification. I'll stop what I'm doing to see what it is. I know I
You had
should.
notifications on.
I turn them off after a while, but even so,
All right,
it's
now,
like I'll finish
now
the
I have
task.
to pee.
You know,
You got it pretty quickly.
I'm still like doing something at home,
Yeah.
but there's just so much opportunity because I can set whatever schedule I want.
Dan,
It's not a good thing to have. No, seriously, like
I want to hear about it. Tell me.
PSA, right? To anybody who's unemployed like me right now,
Yeah.
like throw away your social media.
Oh. Okay.
Throw it away.
Why?
It's going to kill all of your time.
True.
Not having work
Right.
is such a golden opportunity.
Right.
Okay? I mean, there are very few people who know how to just be,
Go ahead.
right?
What does that mean? Just be.
How to spend your idle time well,
Okay.
right? Rather than spend your life in a constant state of mental agitation,
Yep.
right? With a mania for constant activity,
Right.
right? Just settle down and focus your mind on something, anything. Right? That's what not having a job allows you to do, and you can do it with something that's leisurely. You want to pick up an instrument, you want to start painting, you want to read more books. This is your opportunity. This is your best opportunity to enrich your life. Do not waste it doom scrolling.
Dan, that's a gentlemanly thing to say.
Thank you.
Can I offer this?
Sure.
If you want.
Always.
I will do your social media, and you'll never have to go on. If you just send me videos, I'll post them.
Awesome.
Would you want to do that?
Actually, yeah. I'm not
'Cause
going
I
to have
can do
any-
that. I can do that like without any thought. Like you just type the
Lovely.
caption.
Lovely.
You send me the video. I have access to the page.
Right.
I post it. Not really gonna do too much responding. Maybe I will.
Don't.
Yeah, I think this would be a great opportunity for Meta to just have just a post only version of Instagram.
That would defeat the purpose.
That
of,
would defeat the purpose.
on their end. That would just
Yeah.
be too.
There is such a thing.
No
It's-
one looks
it's
at
called
posts,
the internet.
They just post.
Right.
Right? It's called GeoCities.
Oh.
So
No interaction.
I mean, I think I actually want to make this a kind of a public PSA for anybody who doesn't like posting in the Asbury Park metropolitan area. I will post for you if you send me the content, if you send me the caption, and you give me the login credentials, right? I will post your content for you so you can keep your mental bandwidth free of it, and I will do slight editing to make it as acceptable to the social media algorithm as I can make it. I don't really know how the social media algorithm works because I only speak to people from Asbury Park, New Jersey, which, again, is why I don't particularly care for going live on TikTok or Instagram, rather. TikTok's a little bit more fun because I can talk to random people. As a matter of fact, yesterday, I went live on TikTok and I got a notification on the bottom of the screen, right? I got a notification on the bottom of the screen while I was live. And it was somebody wanted to join my live.
Huh.
I didn't follow them. And so I said, what an interesting opportunity for adventure. So what I did is I accepted it. I let them join. It was an African gentleman.
From the continent?
He certainly sounded like it. And he was saying things of the result of, I need to repent for my sins.
Okay.
Classic
And I
TikTok
said,
people.
what did I do? And he said, you need to repent for your sins. And I said, what do you mean? I have Jesus right there in the back. And he said, he started to come around a little bit. And then this, that, and the other. We were on the stream for 10 minutes straight, me and this guy. 10 minutes straight. And he listened to me play Dear Prudence by the Beatles. He listened to me play Dear Prudence by the Beatles. But,
So you had a similar experience to me.
I don't think the people can hear you, Gene. What'd you say?
Can you not? Because I'm worried about that.
Gene, you're talking 5 feet away from the microphone.
I'm saying.
Do you want to sit here?
Yeah,
I want to sit there.
I think this opportunity to go to the bathroom. It's Bobby's turn.
But now,
Cheers time!
now I have to make sure that this wire is
Right.
still
it's
okay.
loose.
Because this
Potentially
thing,
loose.
sometimes it
Gene, what are we looking like on time here?
gets loose. We are at 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Wow.
Feature length.
Yeah, this really is a Rogan podcast.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
I haven't
Yeah.
watched a lot of Joe Rogan in the past while. But yesterday he had Ben Affleck and Matt Damon on. And I listened to like an hour of it. Pretty good.
I listened to it
Those
all
two are
the
still
time.
friends?
Yeah, they still work together.
I saw that one on there, but I didn't
It's
watch
pretty
it
interesting.
I'm watching one with Bradley Cooper right now.
He's like a hunter. Oh, Bradley Cooper.
What did you
He's
think
an
he
actor.
said?
I don't know. I just remembered who Bradley Cooper
He's
is.
the Hangover.
He's
and
another one of those
American
guys.
Sniper.
Why did you go with Hunter?
He's starting to look like a Shrek type character, just like Zac Efron with his plastic surgery.
Oh.
Oh.
Cooper, Bradley.
How
Yeah.
is that? How does Shrek relate to? How does Shrek relate to plastic surgery?
You haven't looked at the picture of Shrek next to Zac Efron? It's striking.
But Shrek is like.
It's striking.
He's green, but
His head is humongous and bloated. And if you look at a picture of like human Shrek next to Zac Efron, you're like,
Wow.
bizarre.
I'll have to look that up.
You don't have to. You can do
don't
whatever
worry,
you
I'm
want.
looking it up right now.
You can do whatever you want. Gene,
Hmm.
Wow, it's uncanny.
isn't it? Let me see. That's pretty wild, right?
That's also not what human Shrek actually looks like. That's
Oh,
it's
the
not
human Shrek.
Oh, they put a beard on human
I
Shrek?
thought
They
you
put a
meant.
beard on him.
I
So
thought
it's-
you meant the.
Like Zac Efron.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Oh, that's bad.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
No beard.
Right. That's not human Shrek though. That's
That's Farquaad.
Farquaad.
That's Farquaad.
Okay, we're getting way off track.
Okay.
Gene,
Hmm.
Either way.
I wanted to see if you were interested in getting in on my business plan.
What is your business plan? And I have some plans of my own that I'm not gonna
You go first.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to get into unless it really relates and we can work together. But like,
What is it?
There's a couple things I want to do.
You don't have to tell me the whole business plan. Just tell me broad strokes. What is it? Go ahead.
I don't want to talk about my plans.
Yeah, this may be an off-camera discussion to have.
Right.
You think so?
Yeah.
But I have some.
We're 2.5 hours in. No one's making it this far.
I mean, I'll be
It's so
listening.
mean. I have some plans for merch.
Wait a minute. What? You can't let the cat out of the bag about the merch.
That's a
What do
very
you mean?
broad. It's not. I have an idea.
Dildos.
No.
No.
You
What
do
do you
need
have
to repent for your sins.
He was right.
I have some ideas for merch
Forks.
that are.
Yes.
Individually wrapped.
No. I have my put it this way. My idea for merch is it's not about what the items are. It's the approach that I'm going to take at it is different from any other musician. Well,
Oh, so
I'm
you-
sure somebody out there.
NFTs.
Huh?
NFTs, bring it back to 2022.
No.
Just tell me your idea.
I want to do NFTs actually. And I thought of a decent NFT concept because I mean it is a technology, right?
Yeah.
Jam, I'm begging you, please don't do this.
No, but the idea would be if there were to be some notoriety gained by an artist, right?
Okay.
And they were to have voice memos of like the beginnings of famous songs. To actually sell the voice memo in its entire, like that voice memo is now property of somebody. You know?
I will right-click and select Save As, just so you know in advance.
How could you add?
Right. Well, either way, the idea being the sale of, I mean, it's just a different concept for selling like a demos album. Really. But it's just original idea, origin of the idea. If there's like a song that has some notoriety, that there is the seed of the idea from the voice memo at the kitchen table, you know?
I don't understand this. So
I don't quite understand it either. I'm just talking.
I don't even want the voice memo.
What do you want?
I want the record. Like I want the complete product. I don't want to see how they make the sausage. It's usually
No,
not
but it's
there.
after the sausage has already been consumed.
We do like to go to the farm. It is
The sausage has already been consumed in this
It's true. Then
analogy.
they don't show them the real farm. They show them the night.
the fake farm.
The fake farm
Right,
where
you-
the animals are
What do
happy.
you mean by that?
You know, and the chickens aren't like grotesque and pumped full of
So
hormones.
what he means is you're an artist thinking of a song. You make yourself a voice memo because you have an idea,
Right.
and then you turn that into a song that ends up being a hit.
Right.
He's saying that first inkling of that song he
Right.
wants to sell as a non-fungible
Token.
token.
I got you. And like that is something I sometimes I'll do. I haven't done it in a while. Like a new idea, and it's an incomplete song. It's the first thoughts. It's the first riff.
Right.
It's the first finger. And I put stuff out there that didn't become anything, but there's ideas about it. I jumped on and made it real. But
Right.
you want to sell that?
I don't know. I'm just talking.
I think what you should do is yeah.
Listen, I gotta get better at selling. I gotta get better at selling.
All right, here's a better idea. I'm going to piggyback off your idea. Let's keep the whole NFT thing, right? But instead of actually selling the voice memo, which might be embarrassing, instead what you do is you take the finished studio album master, okay? And then you arrange a reduction for acoustic guitar. And you record that in the studio and make that an NFT. And claim that it's the voice memo.
Let it be naked. Right. Claim.
I was just
Smart.
though.
Smart.
I'm not gonna talk about the merch thing, but
Your merch thing.
there is something I want to start doing. That's a business idea. Just probably more of a side gig, but or maybe it'll really take off. But there's something. I'll tell you what it is. I'm very good. I love making my album art just as much as the music. Like, and I'm really good at it because I was a photographer as one of my first jobs, so I learned that side of things, editing photos, and then I don't know if you've seen the recent ones, but they're pretty cool. The one with the bass and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's good vibes.
I'm very good at it, and I'm not like shitting on anybody's album art, but like I do notice in our community, and I'm not gonna like poke fun at it, but a lot of people don't know how to do that, so they just pick a copyright free thing or some picture they
Right.
took or like, and that's fine, but I was thinking, I haven't come up with a number yet, but since I do that for myself and I love it so much, that I could take clients and I'll design album covers.
Monetize something you enjoy.
Sounds like a fine
Yeah.
idea.
It does sound like a fine idea.
So
Yeah,
if
that could be a nice little side project.
if you guys know somebody or you want me to do it or like whatever, and I just have to, it'll be my first time doing that, but I'll,
Some people hate doing that kind of stuff, so they look for somebody else to do it.
you know,
You can do that, Gene.
but I don't even know what number, like I don't know a good number.
50.
Okay,
That seems.
That sounds like a good start.
You think so?
yeah.
What, two hours, 2 hours?
It sounds too low to me.
I don't
How many
think.
hours of work do you think it would be?
Yeah. Even if it's 4 hours of work,
Yeah.
I think 50
And then
is the most I would ever consider
Well,
as the artist. I would do it myself.
The rate is way too low. I mean, it's highly skilled work.
I was gonna start like a tattoo artist stuff,
So is photography.
and like
I wouldn't pay a photographer more than $50,
you know how tattoo artists,
unless they're like famous and they have a platform. Because I'd pay more for the platform than I would for
I
the.
mean, there are photographers who will just go to like, well, for instance, my nieces had a cheerleading event the other day. Right, and the photographer there took some excellent photos. It was maybe a 2-3 hour event, but the whole album cost $150.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what, like $50 an hour?
That's
That
good.
sounds
That's a lot of
reasonable.
money.
It's reasonable though, and she got paid.
For me, I just feel like, at least in music,
I think it's also just a matter of where you are in your career with it.
Right.
Like when you're doing your first gigs, you don't do it for free, but a reasonable lower rate's fine. Yeah, later on, I charge $500.
for a wedding.
It depends if it's like a commercial release. If they're generating revenue with the art, then you gotta charge accordingly.
If you're generating revenue, I agree 100%. In terms of like photography at a music event, for example, I don't know. I guess I am selfish. I think that you shouldn't do it for free, but you should do it real cheap because the musicians aren't getting paid.
And neither are bride and groom, but wedding photographers make good money.
I'm a selfish person, though, so you're discounting that.
Those people also keep it.
I'm a cheap and selfish person.
business afloat.
There's gotta be
If there are no weddings, there'd be more cameras.
That's true.
some sort of like happy medium, because you are right about that, and I also feel like people that have reasonable or cheap prices profit more and faster than somebody who has greed influencing their prices.
I don't know, it's greed. It's just like, I feel like it's not congruent to a DIY music scene to charge a lot for
Well, yeah,
something.
you gotta be in your market's price
But people
range,
do pay a
obviously.
lot.
Know your audience.
People do pay a lot, and I
People
just
do
think
pay
that's
a
not a
lot.
good idea to
But-
pay that much. But if you have it, God bless, and I'm glad that people are making that money.
The other
I'm
thing
not
is, like,
paying
if
that
you
much. I'm
undersell
not.
yourself and you charge too little, people will not give you their business for that reason because they won't be willing to give you a chance.
Right.
Well, people want to spend money because that shows that what you're doing has value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Giving stuff away for free rarely succeeds for that reason.
Right.
You also just need to build up a portfolio of stuff and go, this is the art I made. This is how successful it was for the artist, and go from there. When you start from zero, world's your oyster.
Right. Right.
So was that the business plan?
No, I didn't have a business plan. I was just talking.
You don't want me to collaborate on anything that wasn't real? It was just bullshit? You pulled that out of your ass? Like,
Yes.
He just invented the NFT for you.
Right. Right.
yeah. That NFT thing was a weird one.
This is now a tech bro podcast. He's aware. Well, Gene, I have something for you.
What?
Yes.
What's
in addition to the
Chicken.
in addition to the chicken.
Get on camera. Get on camera. Get over here. Get over here.
We're getting close to 3 hours.
Put it on the table. 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 Let me get the camera on it. Let me get the camera. Hold it.
This will be the wrap up.
Wait. Get the thing out of the thing out.
Fried chicken.
Wait.
How are we doing?
Whoa. Get the camera going.
Oh,
What?
did it come on? Did it
Oh, yeah.
disconnect?
It's disconnected, I think.
We gotta get the camera live. We need video.
Guys, hold on at home.
Bobby, get off screen and come back in.
Okay.
Try again.
Well, it doesn't matter. The camera's not on.
Hang on.
No, but I just when the camera gets on, so
Did the
it's
connection
flippable.
come loose at that end?
So it is that one, right?
Yeah.
Where'd the cat go?
Hiding from you.
I'm gonna unplug it completely.
This is definitely different than your cat.
Very much so. My cat would be sitting around your neck the whole time.
It's true. He'd be a good podcast guest.
Okay. It's
There we go. Okay.
Okay. Here we go.
Gene, say something about Bobby. Oh, you got something for us? Whoa.
So, Gene, we have t-shirts,
Whoa.
and we have one for you.
Oh, neato.
Nice. Do you have a medium?
Yes. I have a medium. Gene.
And my next question is,
Show it on camera. Show the camera. Come on, fold it first.
This is outside
what
Gene's
is
usual
I'm
color
doing?
scheme.
Whoa, neato.
Wow.
Bobby, can you tell us anything
Wow.
about this fine garment here, Bobby?
Wow, that was hand tie-dyed by Bobby.
Oh, that's Bobby
that's a
over
cool
there.
idea.
Yeah.
And screen printed
Screen printed
by
in the basement.
Bobby.
Nice.
So, wear it in good health, Gene.
Oh, that's so nice.
Well, thank you very much. And
No, thank you, Gene.
And also, I was gonna.
I'm sorry for all the crumbs
I
in
don't
your
know
chair.
if I've ever. You're okay. I don't know if I've ever
Hold it.
given you guys shirts. Yeah, I've given you a shirt.
I have a
No.
Gene Black shirt.
You do?
I do.
I could
Dan
probably
Lee's as a Gene.
I could probably use a Gene Black shirt.
Yeah, he's big on that. He's always wearing it. But no, if you didn't, I'll give you guys one. The only thing is they're in my car.
Oh, that's like a mile away, right?
No, it's but I'm just saying. I gotta get them out of my car. But no, I'm so happy you have merch.
We got merch.
Enjoy, Gene.
Yes. Thank you for having us, Gene.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
Thank you, Gene.
This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a good one. It was a good one, and I got some more planned. So I'm like,
Good.
I'm excited for that.
Do you want to keep the rest of the KFC, Gene?
Sure he does.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I got some mashed potatoes and Got some mac and cheese. And some gravy.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up. So thank you for watching. We already plugged anything earlier, so that's that. And I'll see you next time, guys.